Aleph versus Ayin. I'm just talking about Aleph versus Ayin right now. In Aramaic and Hebrew, I know that they have similar pronunciations as a vowel, either the A or E. Like, and this guy is enunciating particular words and making equivocations based upon pronunciation.
No, this is what you're doing. This is what I'm doing. You're misrepresenting what I'm saying.
I'm not at
your
all.
Argument, that's not what I'm saying.
I'm
saying that in the
Aramaic,
the word
Most High all of this information
Elion, primitive root,
his linguistic argument.
Allah. That's my point. That's
every time
the whole point. And if anybody tries to change that, then you're changing something.
No, I told you that from my understanding, there's debate amongst Arabic linguists over the root for Allah, like the name of God.
This is what I'm trying to say. This is what you're doing. You're saying because it's spelled different, that it means something different.
No, I'm saying within the Quran. No, sir. No, sir.
No. That's why I asked him the question, and he agreed with me that everywhere where we go, we're saying the same thing. It don't have to be spelled the same way. As long as you understand what I'm saying,
stupid. That's stupid.
That supersedes everything.
Keep making that claim. That is crazy. It don't got to be spelled the same.
It doesn't have to be spelled the same. There's two different languages.
Okay, cool.
It should never really be spelled the same.
I'm just talking about period.
You're acting like because it's spelled different, it means something different. That's what you're saying, right, Court?
I'm so glad you're emphasizing the point of phonetics.
Let me ask this question. Let me ask this question to Hodge.
Thank you. I really appreciate you emphasizing the phonetic point.
That's your stance, right? You're saying because it's spelled different, it means something different.
Because you don't realize you're still emphasizing the phonetic point.
Just
it don't matter what the letters are.
I ain't gotta. Don't worry about what I don't understand. I'm asking you what you understand. When you're saying because it's spelled different, it means different. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. And I asked the Muslim all of the questions, and he just said no. I asked him, "What does this mean over here?" And he agreed to everything that I said, like I said he would.
So what was Hodge's reason for giving you the Allah is the Most High statement?
Okay, let's understand what he was saying. He said when he sounded it out, he sounded out a word that started with an A, and then he went to the latter part of the word saying that it was the Most High, and even though it sounded the same, it was spelled different.
That's
wrong. What he said.
That is not what he said. He said these are two different words.
Yes,
I know he right here. I know he
words that mean the same thing.
Hodge, which one did you say? Which did you agree with me, Hodge, or did you agree with him?
I said both. They're spelled differently. They're two different words.
They mean the same.
Allah and Allah don't mean the same.
Thank you.
So let's get back to that. That's why I said I would cut Lane's head off. Because when you do that, I say, Allah, this Elef, or you saying Most High, and when you say yeah, I'm saying that is Allah, the primitive word of it. It's Allah. The root primitive, when you go to switch it over and say Most High, soon as you say that Elef, whatever you're saying is Most High, I'll show you the primitive root of it is Allah.
So then, what did the Muslims actually change in your view then?
Let's understand what they changed, right? Because we could get to that. Now that's me and the Muslim brothers conversation. Now, when I say the Most High, right, as the primitive root word is Allah, he's going to say that is the word. That's what's changed. They have took the Most High and have made it a word. Now there is no. That's the noun of the word. And I'm saying before Arabic language was made, right? Before they was even understood what Arabic was, I'm saying that word Allah was the Most High. And then there was another name, like how they're doing two names. I'm saying they took the latter part of the name and made that the name. That's where I said I will cut Lane's head off. If he was on this phone, I'll dig him up and cut his head off and show him where this word Allah is coming from. It means the Most High. It's not the Most High.
Oh, okay. Really quick. So we talk about Aramaic right now, and we talk about Arabic. We're going to do one-to-one comparisons. So,
No doubt.
Courtney, you might know. I know Courtney knows, but I'm gonna ask you, what is the word for God in Aramaic?
Allah.
Courtney, what is the word for God in Aramaic?
Aloha.
So the word in Aramaic is Eloha. Just the case ending ha is there, but it's Eloha in Aramaic. The Arabic equivalent to that is Ilah. Eloha, Ilah. That's God in Aramaic, and that's God in Arabic. Eloha, Ilah. Nothing has changed except for case ending of the ass sound at the end in Aramaic, Eloha. In Arabic, they don't have the case ending of ha because that means something different when you put a case ending on. So it's just Ilah.
Hey,
So
brother.
no. So hold on. But let me finish. Let me finish. So those two, the word for God in Aramaic is not Allah. It's Eloha or it's Ilah. It's damn near identical to the Arabic word for God. So when you talk about Ilah, when you talk about elevation or the Most High, that's a different word in both languages. Even when you talk about Aramaic, the word for risen and going high and the word for God or even themselves are two different words. They're not the same word.
Point, brother. I'm glad you're doing this because you are getting my point.
Okay, so those are two different words in both languages. So they're separate words. They're not. There's neither
I
group
just
for
want
the
you
other
to
one.
hear. I just want you to
Does
hear this one
spelling
more
matter?
time, brother.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna hit. Because y'all playing these words semantics. I'm gonna hit the word
You
how
are.
it's pronounced.
If anybody is.
Hold on. Look, watch this.
Okay.
Watch this.
59:27. Allah.
But that's Yiddish.
Right.
But that's
Hold
Yiddish stuff.
When you try this word, this ALA, right?
Yiddish, though, brother.
Hold on, brother. That word that you're saying that is ALA, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I just hit the pronunciation on it.
Yes.
Strong's H 59:27. Allah. Allah.
That's
not
how you
Aramaic.
say it.
That's not Aramaic.
English.
That's not Aramaic, brother.
What is it? What is that?
That's not. Are you serious?
What is it? What word am I hitting right there?
Is Courtney still on here?
No, I'm asking you. What word
I
is
know,
that?
but I know you agree, but
What language is that word coming out
Come
of?
on, Apollo, you gotta let it go both ways. Like, yeah.
I am. I'm asking what word is that language coming out of? I'm gonna hit it again for you.
No. 59:27. Allah. Allah.
Yeah, where is that come from?
I'll tell you where it comes from. In every modern day Bible, listen to me clearly. In every modern day Bible, when they are trying to reach back to the biblical Hebrew, unfortunately, we have no choice but to go by the Masoretic pronunciation of these words. That's all we have as far as pronunciation goes. So what you're hearing is a Masoretic pronunciation of biblical terms. That's how they are pronouncing these words. That's how they think they're pronounced, just like the word Yahweh. They think it was pronounced Yahweh. So when we hear it, all we ever hear is Yahweh. We don't have anything else besides that, so we just simply repeat it. Was his name pronounced Yahweh? We don't know. All we know is we have three consonants for that name. We don't know how to pronounce them for real. So we go by the Masoretic text. We just say Yahweh, just that's all we have. So what you're listening to is literally a Masoretic pronunciation of a word. It's not actual biblical Hebrew. Oh, it's not Aramaic at all. It's not. It's not Aramaic.
Biblical, brother.
Hold on, check it out. Check it out. It's not Aramaic at all. Period. Not in the least.
Are you sure?
Masoretic. Of course, it's a Masoretic pronunciation of biblical Hebrew. Look it all up. Look it all up, bro.
I'm about to show you, brother. You about to be feeling some type of way. Hold on 1 second. I got you.
Okay.
You about to be feeling some type of way when I show you this.
Okay.
Howard, I didn't want to address the Yiddish issue. I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna refer you to Psalms 47:2. Right? Bang.
Do you have other than a Masoretic Bible?
Huh?
Do you have other than a Masoretic text Bible to go off of?
Because you brought up Babel. I never brought up no Babel. But since
Babel.
you said biblical, you use those
that's
words.
an important point, bro.
Biblical, you use blue letter. That's a Bible. What do you mean?
I never said
Blue
Babel.
letter is the Bible. That's biblical. What are you talking about? I brought it up. You brought it.
Anybody on this phone, did y'all hear me talking about the Bible yet?
You brought the blue letter Bible. That means biblical. What are you talking about,
I heard
Apollo?
you. I heard you reference David. I heard you reference
Yeah, all that
David
stuff is
said
biblical that you
things.
mentioned. You
No,
said what
I
David said?
also
So what's the problem with me going biblical
heard you
right now?
say Daniel
None,
mentions
because
the
you blame
word
me. You
most
blame me for
high.
going biblical.
I'm
Hey,
saying,
Apollo.
You said I never mentioned Bible. I never mentioned Bible. You did
Okay.
mention the Bible.
okay, let's
Everything
say
you
if
said
I
is from the
did. Let's
Bible.
say if I did. What's the problem now?
Nothing. It's just you accused me of doing it and you did it. That's all.
Well, if I'm talking Bible right now, we shouldn't have no problem, right?
Go ahead, brother.
No doubt. Psalms 47:2, right?
From the Masoretic text Bible. Like I spoke on already.
However you want to explain it, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to 47:2. Right. I'm clicking on the word Most High, so y'all know where I'm going with this. Going to the word Most High, H5945, right? Click on it. One second.
Yo,
Yep.
oh yeah, that was a clean cut. I just got back on and pure silence.
Now I'm about
You
to
was waiting
post
for you to
up
get
about.
back on, huh?
I think this second point being made quite pretty strong.
I'm about to put it. I'm putting the screenshot back here so y'all can see it. So there ain't no shucking and jabbing on my part. Screenshotting it. Oh. I should have put my phone on the screenshot it again and put the land. I'm gonna highlight it so we won't get nothing confused here. But there ain't nothing confused here. Y'all know exactly what to look for. But now my, you know what I mean? There you go. About to drop it in the joint. So like I said, man, there's no emotion in this, man. It don't matter what you say, what I say, or what anybody say, right? This back there is sending, yeah, I mean, should be delivered in a second, man. It's nothing personal, man. Did y'all see it back there?
Not yet.
Y'all put it back there. Did y'all see it?
No, I just see Courtney posting hello stuff.
Yeah, that's all I saw.
Courtney trying to drive my joint out. Trying to bury my screenshot, Court.
No, I really don't see it either. I didn't know you said something.
I don't know why it ain't, you know what I mean?
Maybe the Most
Somebody
High is
just-
blocking it because it's probably make you look
nah,
bad.
Courts, don't you just chill for a second, bro? Because you keep, every time I push something in, you're pulling at the same time and you're pushing mine up. I see mine in there.
Oh, you do? You see it?
I don't know why y'all can't see. I seen he just deleted message and put meaning of the Arabic Lane's lexicon.
All right, we'll drop it again, brother.
I stopped
I'm
sharing.
gonna try to drop it again, man. This is crazy. Niggas wanna, I can't wait. Now you're gonna look crazy.
Oh, you deleted
You
his
should have
message?
just
We got it
fell
now.
back.
We got it now.
You
You
can't
got it?
delete other people's messages
Yeah.
from your side for everybody.
All right,
shit, I was just
so
talking shit.
what did I say right there?
What do it say?
What did it say?
Biblical Aramaic, and it has a word there, and then it has. Oh, you talking about biblical Aramaic? Oh yeah, I see that.
So what's the word? This the word?
I don't see it.
It's Aramaic. Biblical Aramaic. I highlighted it.
Oh, you asking me if this is Aramaic or not?
They said this is not Aramaic word.
Okay, I'll repeat what I said for you. You should learn to listen. Hold on. You should learn to listen very closely, especially when I speak, because I'm extremely clear when I talk. What I said was this. I said, what we are hearing, because you focused on the enunciation, the pronunciation of the word. You said, listen, and you press play, and we listened to the man say Allah, Allah 3 times.
Yeah.
I think Pan said no when you asked to do it again. So we're talking about what we are hearing, and I
That's
focused
the
on
same
hearing.
word.
Hold on. Listen, brother. And I said, what we're hearing is not Aramaic at all. It's Yiddish for the most part, but you can say, hold on, but you could say Masoretic text pronounced Hebrew. Hold on. See, that's you don't listen enough, my brother.
We hearing Yiddish and it say Aramaic on the thing, brother. See,
no, it doesn't say what we're hearing. It doesn't say what we're hearing. That's not about what we're hearing.
I hate liars, man.
That's not what we're hearing, brother. We're hearing a Masoretic pronunciation of biblical Hebrew. That's what we're hearing.
Text, biblical Aramaic. That's what that word is. That's where it's coming from. That's where it is.
Just
look
up the word for. Listen, look up the word for.
Put your source back there, like I did. Put it back there. This is Yiddish.
Cody, do me a favor. Cody, what's that verse that Jesus quoted when he was on the cross from David?
Psalm 22.
Aloha.
Psalm 22. It's actually transliterated from Aramaic, so that's a good claim. In Greek, these words mean nothing.
What is that? That's in Psalm. What's that? Matthew 27 or 27? Where is it? Let's go.
In the Greek, they mean nothing. It's a transliteration from another language.
That's what he's talking about. He went to that verse. I just want to go to the verse he's talking about.
Okay, and it says Elohi, Eloi, Eloi, or Elohi, Eloha.
We're going to see how they pronounce it.
Eloi and Elohi. That's how they pronounce it.
I don't believe you niggas.
Hell yeah. You don't believe that shit, Cody?
That's how it's rendered in the Greek. And the Greek
I ain't mad at him, though. I ain't mad at him. Wait. He don't believe who about what?
He want to hear it.
Hear what? What's the word?
Jesus saying on the cross in Greek, I guess. My God, why have you forsaken me?
Elo, lama sabachthani, in Aramaic. But yeah.
Well, see, when I say that, Leandre, they ain't want to believe me and shit because they think I be joking and shit. That's okay, though.
Yeah, they only have the word for God there, but yes.
Let him hear it for himself, I guess.
You can go to Blue Letter Bible and they'll just play it out loud for you.
He played it. He played one. Leandre said Allah, and he said, "See."
No. No.
Yeah. What's the verse when he said? Oh, let me go to it. That's cool. I'll look up there. He yielded up to ghosts. Yeah.
Matthew 27:46. You can just go to the Greek and
so he said Eli.
Yeah.
That's a different word.
Ellie.
That's what we're telling you.
Aramaic
has its own word for God. It's not Allah. It's not Allah. Allah is a different word.
No. That's not Greek. That's not Greek.
What is it?
Yeah, it's not Greek.
So one of the renderings you have Aramaic, and one of the other ones you have Hebrew. So one of them is Eloi.
saying, my God. This ain't saying Most High.
Go to the verses.
The suffix, the E on the suffix is how the Hebrews say mine.
I understand what y'all saying. The brother was wrong for even going to that word because that's not even the same word.
But Leandre is proving my point to you right now.
He don't know your point.
Listen closely. Look, brother. This is what I'm telling you. I know, but
I took him to
here's
the
my
word
point.
Elion.
Here's the point I'm trying to make to the brother, DeAndre.
The same word.
Here's what I'm trying to make to the point, the brother. Okay, he's trying to say that the Arabic word for Most High and God are the exact same word. We're telling them they're not. They're two different words, right? So hold on. So he goes to David. So he goes to the verse with David.
No, why y'all try to? That's the Muslims always disingenuously.
You gotta let him finish though. Let it go both ways.
Yeah, he cuts everybody off.
Why would I let somebody lie on me?
He's pretty bad at that.
Because we let you
He's pretty
speak.
bad at that.
They let you speak clearly. So
I was just speaking no lies. If I would have started lying on him, he'd have interjected as soon as I have started lying on him.
Okay, I'm just trying to keep it going because this is good.
Okay. So if I'm lying, let me ask you this question. Does the word Allah mean Most High?
In Aramaic, yes.
Okay. DeAndre, now did you see?
Yes.
So we're taking to the word.
Before you say that, let me take you to the word. What's the primitive root word of Elion, DeAndre?
It's going to be El.
Exactly. Right. He don't start listening.
Hold on. No, that's what the blue letters say.
What does the blue letter say?
I'm gonna take you to it right now.
I appreciate it.
So straight up. So I'm at H5927, the root word for Elion. Primitive root. Can't get no lower than this. I'm a hit the listen button so you can hear it.
It's not God though.
What does it say?
It's high, like Courtney showed you.
No.
Yeah.
It's not God.
Yeah, bro.
Hold on. Could you go to the word Elion in the blue letter? So we 85945.
I'm grating cheese right now. I'm finna make some mac and cheese. So I can't
no.
do it right
So
now.
do you know that H945 is? I
know I have not memorized all the strong numbers by heart now.
But I'm saying I'm gonna go to Elion so we could be clear, right? Okay. I'm gonna go to Elion so we could be clear. We don't want no confusion. This is Elion right here.
5945. Elion.
Is that the Motown slum?
Oh, that's the primitive root word you just played.
No, that's not the primitive root.
I know, but I thought you asked me a question about the primitive root word.
No, I went to the root word. I went to this word right here because I'm gonna hit the primitive root next. It's right up under there. Say primitive root H5927.
Okay.
What does Elion actually mean?
No, Leandre. I'm right now. I just went to.
What does Elion mean?
Yo, man, would y'all stop talking, please? Because it's a sidebar conversation.
Y'all be quiet. Stop talking, man. Stop y'all interrupting.
So right now, I went to the word H5945. I'm going to play it. This is the word for it.
Strong's H5945. Elion. Elion.
Now I'm going to hit the primitive root word for that word that we just heard. The primitive root word.
Yes.
Elion.
Strong's 5927. Allah.
Now I just showed that Elion has a primitive root word of Allah. That's what's on the table right now. So we gonna understand that I'm told him that when you go over to the Arabic, when he tries to say it starts with it, whatever it starts with, you're still talking about this primitive root word right here.
That's not a root word though.
It says primitive root.
Okay.
What, do you want I'm cutting you niggas the straight. I'm screenshotting that right now. Now I got a screenshot.
Now, Theo. I want you to bear in mind.
Yeah.
What you asked me to come back to. You see?
Yeah. He
The brothers, everybody got on here and literally agreed with each other. Leandre come out of the blue, agreeing with me and Courtney. I come out of the blue, agreeing with Courtney. When Courtney broke the points down, agreeing with Courtney. If you look in the back, chat, you see people. If you look in the back chat,
Exactly.
these people saying Eloha. When I asked for the name of God in Aramaic, they put Eloha in the back chat. He's the only one saying something different than everybody on the
Is
phone.
not saying it, or is Blue
Yeah.
Letter saying it?
And see how that's why
You,
that's why I've tried to focus in on the
but
part
you expect,
because
but you wanted me to sit here,
Is you saying it in the
to sit
chat?
and go back and forth about something about Islam and about Hadith. And this is what we're doing now, dealing with a Bible
No.
word.
What y'all
And
doing
see, I
is
was going
y'all
back and forth,
didn't know
and
that.
everybody's against
You
the good brother.
didn't know that, brother.
Everybody's
I just
against the
showed
good
it to
brother.
you.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Showing you that
yeah,
the root
yeah,
word
no,
of
he told-
I don't
Elion
respect.
is Allah.
I
You
don't
didn't
respect
know
y'all
that.
anymore.
No, he told me to come get you, bro. He was calling your
Yeah,
name.
I'm going to
I
come
wouldn't have
get
asked.
you. Personally,
Yeah,
I'm
he told
looking
me to
for the
come get you. I
Mexican
wouldn't have asked you. I knew
standoff
what was
with
up.
you. Personally,
Yeah.
I asked for you. That's
think
why
you
you
have.
here, right? So I'm saying, deal with me, right? I'm put the word back here for Elion. Did you know that the root word of Elion was Allah? Did you know that before today, brother?
No, bro.
All right, so I'm showing you niggas stuff they ain't never seen before. So of course you
Bro, you
wouldn't.
gotta lost this one, man. You lost this one. I told you he was gonna get you. I told you I
Hey
would have bet
yo,
all
let
the
me
bucks
tell you
on you.
something right now, brother. Until he puts something in his back chat, he just doing lip service. I'm putting my information so y'all can see it. He said Allah wasn't even an Aramaic word. It is biblical Aramaic.
I'm
He said
saying
that.
I say like this. I told you earlier. I ain't the language dude. I was with your
Yeah.
point.
So you need
Hold
to
on,
just let the language. So let the language dudes talk, brother. I got some language dudes right now.
So you doing it again, bro. Because I was with you at first.
Listen, brother, because you doing this lip service
Courtney,
without showing nothing. I'm
I was
tired of
with
y'all
you,
niggas
brother.
talking with not showing what you're saying. Show what you're saying and then talk.
But you don't listen to nobody.
Because niggas
So
is
what we
not
gotta show
showing
something
nothing.
for? Okay,
That's
you told
the
us
only
we
thing I can believe you niggas.
okay, we witnessed greatness a few times a day. You told us. You told us clearly
I'm
we was
showing it
witnessing
though.
greatness.
I'm pointing out my greatness. Niggas is lip serving theirs.
I know, brother. I know. But what happened was this. In the initial point, again, your point that what a Muslim would say if asked the question, you got that point. When it got down to it, we got to see the overall point. Because when I came in halfway through y'all conversation, Courtney told me, Theo, you don't know what we talking about. I fought back against Courtney. I said, Courtney, he talking about a concept. Now what happened is when we walked it all the way out, you look in the chat, you see me as Homer Simpson backing into the fucking bushes. Because I was out there with you, and Courtney was actually fucking right.
How was he right, yo?
You showed us. You showed us your greatness. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying this. When you say Courtney was right, say the words that made Courtney right.
That they two different words.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
All right. So when I said I would cut Lang's fucking head off because I'm showing where they got it wrong. Right? So of course, when he says that, he's making my point that they changed it. You're not hearing that, brother? When the person goes and shows something different than what it was the original, you only could have changed. That's what etymology. So niggas can't do that. It always take you back to the source. So when they try to play word games, you just go to etymology of the word, and then that's the finalization of it. I'm dealing in etymology. Niggas is dealing in lip service. It don't matter what you feel.
Okay.
And I'm sourcing it up. I wish we could get a real scholar in here so I could cut his head off too.
You gotta chill, man. I'm saying, okay, man. Your source killed you. Because
Show
when
me
your
where.
source got questioned, because you're using Masoretic. They told you that.
So show me where it says that. Just screenshot what you're saying and put it in the back chat. I can look at it and say, okay, brother, you're right here.
Don't fight me. I was with you at first.
It's lip service.
Okay.
Preacher, not teacher.
Okay.
I'm teaching, niggas is preaching.
Keep teaching. Keep teaching.
Hey man, I'm waiting for their responses, man, because I'm showing straight what the word comes from biblical Aramaic. Then I showed the primitive root word of it. There is nothing else to say. Now, if niggas want to show how this ain't the primitive root word and this ain't Aramaic, show me. That's all I gotta say. Show me, man. Till then, and the lips will be servicing.
Pause.
Theo said your source killed you, but they can't show me though. Theo said it. Lip service.
Well, technically, that would be still your source, though. That it's already shown. So
I'm saying if my source killed me, show me, pull my source up, and then show me where I'm killed.
Oh, that's different. Okay, that's different.
That's all I've been asking.
You wouldn't walk with him when they was trying to bring out to you the
No,
Masoret.
Theo said it. Theo said it. I'm not them.
I'm telling you why I don't want to.
I'm walking with you, not them. So right now, show me where my
I was with you. I'm over here. I had to tell Courtney I was wrong standing with your motherfucking ass, and now you want to fight me.
You wasn't wrong. That's what I'm saying. You didn't know.
I was wrong.
Hey, yo, if you wrong, then show it then, man. Because talking it don't mean nothing.
No. I'm showing you. I'm walking away from your team.
I'm wrong anyway. If you can't demonstrate how I'm wrong, you need to stop saying I'm wrong, brother.
I can't tell you how I feel. Like I feel
no feelings involved. I keep telling y'all coming with feelings. You feel this and you feel that. No, show me.
I can't even tell him. I feel like I fucked up for choosing this side. Damn.
Yo.
Show me why you choose that side. I agree with you when you ask a Muslim who the Most High is, they're going to say Allah. 100%. I agree with you. I knew he was going to say it when he came on. But Courtney pointed out that I didn't know the full of the argument to the point at which point I talking a little bit of shit like I do. I had to say, Courtney, I didn't know what the fuck y'all was talking about. I should have said, why I gotta show it? It was been proven.
You're talking and not showing, and that's bullshit, bro. That's how niggas lie.
And what you're showing right now,
you lying or not.
Listen. What you're showing now, though, not only was I wrong for joining your team, you making me look even more stupid because they told me you don't listen to nobody, you don't know what the fuck you be talking about half the time.
Now look, that sounds good, right?
Now you about to argue with me about that.
Shit. I put information back here. You should be able to gather the information up and be like, look, he showed you this right here and you were wrong.
When you went to the blue letter as your standard, as your source for your position, right? And then you showed that you were even using that wrong to make a point that wasn't there.
Show that. Show how I was wrong.
No, I don't want to go back over the shit that I lost.
I know, man. Y'all niggas just want to say, y'all want to say a nigga wrong without showing it. That's bullshit.
We won. We whooped ass. We kicked ass.
It's cool, man. Listen, brother, I'm putting my information back here. I've been putting the pronunciation where niggas is pronouncing shit wrong. Niggas didn't even know what the primitive root word. All of this shit that niggas didn't know.
How you fight me though?
You say I'm wrong. Don't say I'm wrong without showing it, nigga. I'm
saying I'm wrong too for standing with your ass. I'm saying I'm wrong too for standing with your ass.
And then people there's other people quoting what you're saying. Okay. Someone said that my source killed me. You said it. They said Theo said his source killed me. Well, show me this.
Did.
Okay.
Did you bring a Masoretic based source to this conversation?
He doesn't know what that is, probably.
So now let me explain that, right?
See? We dead. You don't even know why we fucking dead. You want to fight with me.
So you said you don't want me to explain. No doubt.
Just ghost. No, I
don't know, brother. I don't know, man. Y'all niggas is really slow. I'm saying the slowness in y'all niggas.
I know. I told you. We saw the greatness.
Yo, the Muslim brother, whatever you talking about, let's get in the ring. I wanted to kill you niggas, man, because y'all got all this lip service.
You tried. You tried just now with Masoretic text.
Yeah. I'm looking in, man. Apollo, not you, Theo. Why?
Yes.
What point was brought up that made you say I was wrong? You personally, not Apollo,
wrong.
not nothing,
Yes.
but that you were wrong about what you were saying.
Fair. I was wrong, but I told Courtney that I battled with Apollo, saying Apollo is making a point about a concept about how a Muslim would view that quote, the Most High. Courtney says, Theo, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. This is about linguistics, right? I was saying Courtney talking shit. Courtney, you know what I mean? I'm being Theo in the chat. When Hodge actually gets on the phone because they called him to the phone, I find out that Courtney was right. I didn't know the whole of it. It is about linguistics, and Courtney's point is about their two different words stands. I lost.
So when
he made a good point. I'll finish with this. Let me finish with this.
So it's over.
Let me finish with this.
Yeah.
I agree with you how a Muslim, if I walk to a Muslim and say, who's the Most High? A Muslim would say Allah. That's where I was standing with you with. I thought that me personally, listen to the argument, I thought there was some trickery being going on. I found out that I was wrong in my assessment of what actually was going on. I take
all right, you done now, brother? You done now? Because if you go back, you remember Courtney said I made a couple points, right? So you can't base everything that I'm saying on one point. My first point was I said that if I start talking, any Muslim will agree with me. If you bring a Muslim in this chat, they're going to agree with everything that I'm saying, and that happened. Then I said, hold on, brother. Wait, I had points. Wait. Then I said, once I get him to admit to everything that I'm saying, who's laughing like that?
Sorry.
You need to go on mute.
Sorry. He said we was winning though. That shit was funny as hell.
You can mute though, bro. If you got to do all that. I'm saying this, right? So my second point. Hold on, please chill, Pan, because you're being a distraction that don't be needed right now, brother. So I'm saying my second point was I said once I get them to admit to what they're saying, I'm going to start cutting their head next. The next thing is to show where they're wrong. Right? So as soon as they go and show the words have, wait a second, brother. I said as soon as they go and try to switch the word, I'm going to trap them in the Bible. Didn't I say that? I said I'm going to trap them. I said as soon as they agree with me, I'm going to trap them into the Bible. That's what I said I was going to do. And then I said, they changed something. I said, I'm going to show them where they got it wrong, where they changed a word that meant something else. And then when it came to Islam, y'all changed it. I've shown everything that I'm talking about. I showed.
So are you saying Islam that Allah was something else in the Bible? Wait, Apollo, you're moving too fast. Are you saying the word Allah meant something in the Bible?
Yes.
And then now when it gets to Islam, it is now equated to the Most High.
No, you got it backwards.
What happened?
So this is what happened. It was the Most High. In the Bible, let me explain it. In the Bible, the word Elion, the Most High, if you go to the primitive root word of that word, it says Allah, clear, right? This is Aramaic Bible, right? Then I said the Muslims took that word, the Most High, and then made it the word for God. That's what I said they did. And then I showed, when Courtney showed a different word, I said, you're proving my point when that something was changed. So when he said I lost because Courtney showed the change, no, the change is admitting that something was changed, or it would have just transliterated right over. But it didn't. And when it translated over, now the word that means Most High is now the word for God. Instead of it being an adjective or a characteristic of God, now the Muslims took that word and made it for God.
Oh, brother. Did the language change?
Okay.
Yes, the language changed. That don't mean the definition is supposed to change.
So you admitting why we got fucked up right here. You just admitted why we got fucked up right here. Yeah. Just right there. You just showed why we got fucked up.
We didn't get fucked up, brother. When they showed the change
was the language. The only thing changed was the language.
The language is not supposed to change the definition.
Exactly. That's what the fuck we saying.
It did, and he's proven it.
Hold on, what was the change?
Okay.
Apollo, you gotta slow down. I'm trying to track you. What was the change in the language? Like what
The change, just listen, brother. I took them in the blue letter and showed that the Aramaic language, which was around way before Arabic, that when you use the word Most High, the primitive root word for that is Allah. If the primitive root,
that's not true.
It wouldn't. It would be LL.
I was
who's saying it's not true? Who just said it's not true?
I'm saying that's me. Nina is talking. That's not true. Allah
Man, you can't fight every fucking Bible you say it ain't true, man. Everybody is like fuck, dude.
Allah,
you just
Allah
wrong.
Hey yo,
the most High is the description. Allah is the name. We say in the name of Allah, Bismillah.
Yeah, and that's why I said I kill y'all niggas. So
Allah,
see, this is what I'm saying, man.
Oh shit!
I think because y'all saying it, why don't you just show it, brother? Why don't you just go into the language and show what you're talking about?
17 times. Listen. If you go to the Arabic,
you ain't gonna listen to him no way, so don't worry about it. Just let it go.
Read it. I don't fucking listen to niggas.
Shit.
Man, this bitch let us talk. He's talking about himself, and you need to let other people talk so you need to understand.
I like to read what they're saying. I said, show me what you're saying, then you can say whatever you want to make your point. But
I'm telling you, if you listen to me, let me explain it to you.
See, lip service. If I let you give me lip service, then you might be able to sway a lie in there. Put your point in the back chat.
Listen to me,
hold on, Lena. I'm at work. I can't really talk too long. Lena, just give me 10 seconds.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, Lena, just give me 10 seconds, just real quick. I put it in the back chat. It's in Blue Letter Bible. You can see LL Young right there. That's Most High.
Hold on. Let me get in the back chat so I can see what you're saying. I have no problem with looking up information. All right, I'm in the back chat right now. Where's it at? Right there?
It's the last thing right back there. I even circled.
So could you go to the primitive root word of that word right there? Click on that word. Click on and go to the blue letter. Click on the word and go to the primitive root word.
I'm already there.
Shit again.
Huh?
But I posted it.
Because he's making my point. You're making my point, brother. You're arguing against me. Right, and as soon as you click on the root word of that word, you're going to see it says Allah.
That's not true. You don't understand. That's the problem.
You
keep talking.
Hey, yo.
Other people talk.
It's cool. I'm going to put my information in the back. Watch all y'all heads go on the ground. I love killing multiple niggas.
Like you keep asking Theo many times same question. Now, if you let me answer, just give me 30 seconds to explain it to you. It's easy. You say the Most High means Allah. That's not true. The Most High in Arabic means Subhana Rabbi al-A'la or Rabbi al-A'la. That has nothing to do with Allah is the name. So Subhana Rabbi al-A'la, the Most High is a description of somebody. He's strong. He's a king. He's the Most High. That's a description. So when you use the name, Allah is no description. Allah is the name, like your name, Lina. Allah doesn't change. It doesn't mean God. It's a name. We say in the like you Christian, you say in the name of Christ. It's in the name of Jesus, right? So you say the name, his name. That's his name, right? Jesus. It's the same thing in Arabic. We say Bismillah. We say Bismillah in the name of Allah. Allah is the name. We cannot compare Allah because Allah has many names, like 99 names, but he never said, "Oh, this name means Allah." No, that doesn't mean Allah. Allah is the name. In Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all. Go ahead. I'm done.
I know you just lip serviced your way to what? Why don't you just
not the meaning? The word the Most High has different.
Why can't he just show that? Why can't he just show that in scholarship and then we gotta go by his word?
I am an Arabic speaker. I was born in Arabic. I speak in Arabic. I dream in Arabic, and I swear in Arabic. I was born a Muslim.
Me too, brother. I'm born a Muslim.
I'm a Berber. I'm an Amazigh Berber who still live. Okay, but anyway, I'm just telling you, the Most High in Arabic means Rabbi al-A'la. Hajj is here. Mike, Mike, he can ask him. I just posted in the other group. He knows the meaning of the Most High in Arabic. Rabbi al-A'la. Allah is a name. It's easy. No,
the back chat,
listen,
please,
listen,
so they can show you how he did. No more listening. I'm showing scholarship. Sit down, brother. We heard your lip service. We don't want to hear your lip service no more. I got the scholarship in the back chat. Could y'all please go in the back chat? I put H5945, the word Elion. Then I showed that it has a primitive root word of H5927. My shit
Well,
back
what
there.
is I'm trying
Paulo,
to
what you're
understand why
missing
you're
is the
saying that,
original
but
pronunciation of that
What's the
ain't.
original?
It's not Elo, it's not Eleon, and it's not pronounced Allah. That's why
You
I was
want to
talking
bet that?
about you
You
got the
want to
Phoenician
bet that,
alphabet
brother?
that gives one letter more than one sound value, and that's one of the letters that they did.
You want to
The
bet?
actual original pronunciation of the
Saying you hear me
original
say bet,
fricative
nigga?
is Ra.
You hear me saying bet that or not or no? You don't hear me saying bet that, nigga? Because you'll lose right now. I'm saying bet. Put the money where your mouth is. Y'all niggas be just talking.
I bet you
No, bro,
sorry, I say $100 right now.
you just
Right now.
missing a part of the linguistic,
Right now,
bro.
if I will say $100 is the most high,
I missed
means
something.
Allah.
If you missed it, did you hear me say bet or no bet? Just say no bet.
I put a source in the back. I ain't one of them niggas who just talking. My source in the back chat.
I think you put the H5945, right? What did you put the root word of that in there? Because I did.
Every time you say blue letter in this conversation, it's sad, bro.
Hey,
Every time
Apollo,
you
go
say a
look at
blue
my
letter,
source.
scholar.
The stupidest part
Apollo, go look at my source.
You don't know that Aramaic is thousands of years older than Arabic.
That's not what you peddling to us.
Have I not been talking about the Aramaic of this word the whole time?
Been talking
Do
about
you know Arabic?
I told you the Aramaic translation of this
But the
word.
thing
Do
is,
you
are
know
you listening
Arabic?
to what
If you don't know
anybody is
Arabic,
saying?
sit down.
I swear I can hear
Hell
you.
no, he
Already
not,
said
honey.
if
Honey.
the fact that I'm saying bet should let you know I hear exactly what he's saying.
You can't be because you're not even responding to what he's saying.
Okay, what I not responding to? Let me break it down for you.
Apollo, go look at my source in the
Let me
back
break it
chat, bro.
down for you.
I
Let
know.
me break it down for you.
Oh, y'all, be quiet. What don't you understand what I'm saying?
It's never I'm gonna listen.
look at
I'm
the
gonna break
source,
it
bro.
down to
I'm
you
listening
again.
to. I said I'm gonna listen to somebody, and now I can't listen to them because y'all talking.
Right.
Bad. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Well, Lena was trying to explain to you about Arabic and about the words and where you had what you are confusing because they have other words that mean like you're not taking into account the whole vocabulary, everything that they have going on. You think that you only using this word, which is a name, not a mean. It doesn't mean like the most high, like you're saying. So you have to take into account what he's saying about how they use it and what other words they use to say the Most High. You didn't listen to him when he explained it.
Did you hear? Can I respond now?
We use the word.
No, not you, nigga. I'm talking to Honey. Can I respond to you, Honey? Okay, now I clearly listen to you're not listening to my argument, so I'm gonna say it one more time so you could be clear what I'm saying, right? I'm showing them, right, something where their stuff is wrong. So when they say what they're saying, I have no problem saying what they're saying, right? I don't have no problem with them saying it. But then I go and say, show me what you're saying. So once we go to the show part, right? I showed that the word Elion has a primitive root word. Do you know what primitive word means, honey? Huh? Honey. And now you're not listening. Cool. All right. On to the. You know what primitive root word means? What does that mean? It has everything to do with my art. When you say, because I don't want to say a word that I don't know what it is. Do you know what primitive root word means? That means that's the lowest that it goes down to, right? All right. So if I show them the primitive root word to Elion is Allah, what's next?
with their language.
All right, thank you. So I'm showing them that in the Aramaic language that was before the Arabic, right? When they came to read saying stuff in Arabic, I'm pointing out how they changed with it the meaning. So etymology
Not
wise,
speaking the same language, Apollo.
so do you know what etymology means?
Yes, but you're saying
It doesn't matter
what is the etymology
So
of Aramaic? It's not the etymology of it in Arabic.
Stop. Could you please stop? Could you please stop? Right.
It's two different
I asked it, and I can ask any brother in here that's a Muslim. Do you follow the words of David? Right? When David was speaking, and David said, "The Most High," is that the same Most High? Did you agree this God? They're all going to say yes. So then I take them into Psalms and show them that when David was saying Elion, the primitive root word of that is Allah. That was said way before the Arabic language was ever made. So this language that they're talking about, the person that's in their language that they're saying is a part of their society, David. When David said Elion, the primitive root word of that was Allah. Now, when you come over to the Arabic, I'm showing them that they changed the original.
That ain't gonna read.
When they show me a change, they're making my point.
You're shy. Go on mute.
They went from the word Most High, which is the adjective of Allah, to now Allah is the word. They took the word Most High and made that a noun.
But you do understand it's a different language. I'm not understanding why you keep on saying this like it's the same language.
He's wrong in Hebrew too, though. He's wrong across the board. All of it.
Yeah, but either way it goes, it's still a different that's like if you say embarazada. Embarazada in Spanish means pregnant. And I could be like, but they took the word embarrassed. It means
I'm glad y'all laughing, right? When you're saying two different languages, when you're talking about two different languages, it's talking about the same thing. That is fucking laughable on my part. Actually, if you ask, let me ask any of you Muslims.
Explain that. Explain what you just said right there. Explain why is it laughable?
It's laughable because of this, right? All I gotta do is ask any Muslim when David says the Most High, is he talking about Allah? Did you agree that it's Allah?
It's word association. That's not language.
No,
that's just word association.
We gonna get to that because when you're saying word association, the words is
and it's also subjective.
Hold on, brother. Just understand what's being said, right? When I'm saying that this word Allah, that means the Most High. When David says that, any Muslim is going to agree that they're talking about the same Allah.
That's subjective, right there.
Now, when you is the God of David your God?
Yeah,
but it's subjective though.
When you say
that's not linguistics.
Hold on, no doubt. I'm showing you the linguistics part of it, right? The linguistic part is there is a primitive root word in the Aramaic language.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
What's not?
It's not.
What's not?
Okay, are you gonna listen this time?
You saying it's not? I'm like, well, what's not?
You got to listen though. Okay, these lexicons that you're reading from, they're specifically made for Bible. Period. They're not universal. They're not lexicons in their own right. They're strictly biblical. So the writers of these lexicons fashion they fashion everything towards Bible verses and Bible usage. Right? These.
Good. So let's go. Let's understand.
No, I wasn't done. I wasn't done. I wasn't done. If you were listening, you'd have known I wasn't done. You'd have known I wasn't finished. You'd known I wasn't finished. Okay, well, stop talking then. You gonna listen or not, brother? I'm not gonna be in here talking for Nathan. So these lexicons are built that way. They're not universal. They're not linguistics or anything. They're talking about the Bible specifically, right? Not about any language in particular. In that Bible, in that lexicon, blue letter lexicon, for one, Strong's, anyone you use, the Browns, they have what they call a primitive root. That's a term they made up to talk about a word that they really don't know what the root is. So they called it a primitive root, not just the root, because when they say root, that means they actually know where the word comes from. A primitive root is what their idea of where the word comes from. It's strictly their idea. I'll put that in the back chat for you if you need it. They're not lexicons to that degree. So to use them like you're trying to use them, you are incorrect.
So
yeah, you're incorrect to do. Hold on,
to this next without nobody saying no. Keep going, brother. I just don't want nobody to jump in next.
Okay, that's one thing. So I'll give that in the back. That primitive roots mean they don't really know what the root is. So it's incorrect to use that. That's number two. Here, when you're speaking to us, you're doing a comparative. I mean, you're comparing two words. One word is Allah or God. That's one word. The other word is Allah or Most High. There's two words comparative, but all you brought us was one side of your argument, was the side about the Most High part. Now, I tried to take you to the God part to show you incorrect, but you would not listen to me. If you yourself demonstrate the part of your argument that talks about God and its root word, you're going to find that the word for Most High and the word for God, even in the Bible, even in that same lexicon you're using, you're going to find that they're two different words. When you'll prove yourself wrong, you just take the time to do that. If you do that now, go look up God in that same lexicon. Go to Psalms 22:1. You're going to find David, the same David you told me about, the same David that said Eloha or whatever he said. You said he says in that thing Aeli. He says it in that chapter, and it says, "My God." This is David crying out to his God, and he says, "Ale." Go to that verse in that same blue letter you're talking about. Look it up. Look up its so-called primitive root, and you'll find that those two words by David himself in the Bible are two different words. Do that at least.
Can I respond now?
You got to do the work though. But go ahead.
So that's all I've been saying to you niggas, right? You asking me to do your work. No, I won't.
Yes,
do your work,
you brought the comparison, not me.
Listen to you. I ain't say nothing.
You said God, and so were the same words.
Quiet. It's my turn, right?
Okay.
So now, like I said, I just cut you niggas' heads off effortlessly.
They're not smart enough in here, Theo.
There you go. When you go to the word Most High in your language and you look at the definitions, it's going to be the same as when I show you this Allah over here. I'm going to put my definition of Allah back here, and then you put your definition of Most High, and we're going to see if they're the same.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said to do. That's not a one-on-one comparison.
Listen,
you put your word for Allah and your word for Most High. That doesn't make any sense.
Just listen. I'm gonna put
he's not a representative for the group.
Allah means Most High.
Allah doesn't mean Most High.
But I'm showing you that Allah does, and then you show me your word for Most High in Arabic.
But I can't. The woman explained. I'm sorry, honey, explain to you. There's two different. There's two different languages. I'm telling you, from the same source you're coming from, I can prove you wrong.
All you gotta do is put the.
I don't have to use Arabic. You're talking about Hebrew, not Arabic. Why would I use Arabic at all? Why would I use Arabic at all? I don't need Arabic to.
Word for Most High. What's the word for Most High in Arabic?
It doesn't matter. It's a different language.
It does matter. How does that not matter?
What's the
That's
word
a different language. He's talking about Hebrew in the Bible with David.
Let's see. That's
what he's talking about.
It's the same.
Exactly. Oh, okay. So let's do it. Linguistically, does Aramaic and Arabic have any connection?
Yeah, they're all sister languages.
Exactly.
They're all sister languages, all of them.
Exactly. So don't try and make it have a connection when it's convenient for you.
Yeah.
Who's that asking?
When it comes to etymology,
Who's that?
Mr. Linguist.
Who's asking? Who's asking?
Nobody in here is smart enough.
Hold on. Who's talking? Not Apollo. Who's the other brother? Who's the other brother?
I agree with
y'all niggas are being liars.
Emmanuel, is that you?
Yeah.
You okay? So Emmanuel, check this out. They're all sister languages. I know you know that, right? All three of them. Okay, and so What I'm saying is all three languages have two separate words. Aramaic and Aramaic has a word for God and a word for Most High. Arabic has a word for God and then a word for Most High. Hebrew has a word for God and a word for Most High. What I'm saying is all three languages have two different words for the two different words. So when you say God in Aramaic, it's not the same word as the Most High in Aramaic. I'm going Aramaic to Aramaic. No switching languages, just that word language alone. They have two different words for God and for Most High. That's the point I'm trying to make to the brother.
The Arabic definition for Most High in the back chat, Muslim guy.
Yeah, he definitely understands that because that got broken down earlier.
No, I don't know if he. That's
all I'm saying.
I'm telling him that you
talk about later. Right now, guns is out right now, bro. We ain't talking about what happened later. Right now,
put them shits away, man. Just talk.
For Most High in Arabic, any Muslim who
it means Most High. You just said it. What are you talking about? It does mean Most High. Elyon means Most High. They both mean Most High, but neither one of them mean God, though. That's the point I'm trying to make to you.
So my point is,
who are the Arabics calling the Most High when they say Allah?
Let's make the points. Why don't you just put your definition for Arabic Most High?
Emmanuel, what did you say?
When the Arabics use the term Most High, when they say Allah, what or
no. But that's a wrong statement, though. That's a wrong statement. Emmanuel, I'll tell you.
Y'all keep doing that, bro. Every time somebody asks the wrong question, y'all cut that shit off.
I'll tell you.
Fair, bro.
I'll correct you now. I'll correct you now. I'll correct you now. I'm going to give you the phrase that we say. Literally, I'll give you the phrase, and I want you to listen closer to what I'm going to say to you. I'm going to translate it and everything.
I asked the question.
I know. I'm answering it. I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna answer it. Okay. Allahu Ta'ala. I'll say it again. Allahu Ta'ala. I'm gonna translate.
That means the Most High God. Well, that means the Most High God.
Exactly. So the first part, Allahu, means God is. The second part, Ta'ala, means Most High. Two different words. The whole phrase is Allahu Ta'ala. So there's two different words being used here. They're not the same. They're not interchangeable. One is describing the other. Allah is a noun being described by the second, Ta'ala, as the Most High. They're not equal. They're not one-to-one. They're not apples to apples. They're two different words.
Okay.
So
that's
all I'm saying.
That, but is Allah the Most High?
Allah is the Most. Allah, yes. The title that is
Apollo. That's all.
Yeah, I agree with Apollo. I agree with Apollo. No, that's not all he's talking about. That's what I thought too. That's why I agree with everything he said. I agree with the brother when I thought that.
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
That's not all he's saying. No, it's not, brother.
Let me put a fork in it to prove to you. I know that's all he's talking about because this is something that we studied together.
Oh, y'all finna both be wrong.
Yeah, we had a revelation together years ago.
Oh, hell no.
And have dealt with multiple Muslims that can't get around this. So let me prove something to you.
I just got around it.
Hold on. You just said Allah is the Most High, so you're not around it. You actually fell dead into it. So when you say Allah,
that's word association, though. It's not a meaning.
Can you just let me rock out 30 seconds? I promise I'm gonna get right back to you.
Go ahead and repeat. I'm gonna be done anyway.
So if Allah is the Most High, according to you in Islam, as well as this God, the same God is being referred to as the Most High, is the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Moses, correct or no?
Yes, same.
So if the primitive root to who the Most High is Allah, according to Hebrew, then how are you making it different according to Aramaic when the logic that you just described is literally saying the same exact thing?
I'll tell you. One is dealing with word association, the other is dealing with linguistics. On the linguistic side, Courtney was correct. On the word association side, Apollo was correct. When I got here, all I heard, Apollo was the one who approached me. Apollo asked me direct and specific questions, and I answered every question he asked me. And he said, see, I told you he would agree with me. And if Apollo asked me the same thing again, I'm still going to agree with him because he is correct from what he stated. But from what Courtney stated about linguistics, from Courtney's side, Apollo is incorrect. So it depends on which side you're looking from. Apollo's going to be correct in one vein and incorrect on the other vein.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is that's
linguistics.
when you
Linguistically, he is incorrect.
He's right, but he's also wrong. That's semantical.
It's exactly. Exactly. That's my point. That's my point. It's semantical.
It's not a real fight.
That's what I'm saying. There's not. Yeah, they're not really fighting about anything because Apollo is right from what he said, but so is Courtney because it is semantical.
He's wrong at? Because y'all, I've heard multiple people say he's
wrong. He's wrong because I heard him say. Okay, this is what I heard him say. Well, I say he was wrong. I heard him say.
First, brother, my sources that. Could you check it, please, so we could be on the same?
Check what?
So
come on, Apollo.
Said, what is the Most High in Arabic? Do we got it back here?
Okay, you said something about Arabic?
Yeah, in Arabic. I said, because I kept asking y'all to do it. You ain't want to do it. So I said, what's the word Most High in Arabic? And what's the word?
It's Allah. I just said it. I just said it. Even Honey posted it. Honey posted it in the back chat too.
Wait a second, brother.
Said it 5 damn times.
Is this the same word you're talking about? ALA?
From what Honey posted?
Arabic.
From what Honey posted? Oh yeah. That's what I've been saying all day. That's what I've been saying all day.
Is that it? Is just please say yes or no?
Yes, I've been saying it all day. What you talking about?
I'm showing you that you're pronouncing it wrong. Now
I know how to pronounce the words. You don't. You don't even read Arabic or Aramaic. You don't read either one, so how am I wrong and you're right? Either one of you niggas.
Same way, it had the same definition.
Hey, honey, do me a favor. Grab some Arabic text from wherever you want to. Copy and paste it and put it in the back chat. I don't care where you get it from.
I'll just put it back here.
No. I'm asking Honey. She's neutral to grab an Arabic text. You know what? To be fair, since we all know about the Quran, grab a Quranic verse in Arabic only. Drop it in the back chat for us. Don't say where it's from. Just drop it back there. When she drops this Arabic text back there, I want you, me, and Emmanuel to read the text, and let's see who's able to pronounce or enunciate these letters and words properly.
Could you please look back in the back chat and see?
I don't have to. I'm done with your way. Let's do it my way now.
But Arabic,
so I can show and prove.
I'm showing and proving.
All right.
Apollo, you owe me some money.
Could you please look in the blue letter? I mean, in the back chat and see that this blue
I'm waiting for anybody drop a Quranic verse back there. Don't say where it is. And when we were all, me, Emmanuel, and Apollo, we all Arabic readers. We all know how words are pronounced correctly or incorrectly. All three of us will read the text and let's see if we pronounce them all the same way.
Mike, is you agreeing that those are both the same, Mike? Whoever Mike is.
Saying what? Pronunciation or spelling?
Yeah, I don't deal with incoherent.
Y'all pronunciation. You
that's
niggas
English spelling. That's ALA. That's English spelling. That has nothing to do with language or what we're talking about.
I put is that the same? I put Arabic back there, and then I put the Aramaic back there. Definition.
Hey, hold on. So real quick, though, Apollo.
I want my motherfucking money, Apollo.
Yo, nigga.
Where they're saying you wrong, bro. I
really I'm about to show them. I'm about to catch stalls right now.
He might know this. He might know this by memory, but let's go for it. She put some Arabic in the back chat.
So look, right when you was finna create how you felt like he was wrong, he cut you off. So I still want to know where y'all saying he wrong at.
Okay,
he's wrong.
Yes,
you said he's right.
I'm going to tell you again.
But he's also
I'm going to tell you again.
So.
I'll tell you again. Please, this time for the 5th time, which I don't do it this many times. I do it 3 max. Listen.
I've only asked you once, and he started.
But I repeated this already 5 times. I need you to listen this time.
All right, yes, sir.
Where he was wrong is when he made the statement that Allah and Allah are the same word. That was the mistake. That they're not the same word. They're 2 different words.
I never heard him say that. Apollo, did you say that?
You okay? Yeah. You know what? Let's ask him that. Apollo, are the word for Most High and the word Allah, are those the same word?
So let me explain what I'm saying clearly.
It's a yes or no, like you told me, nigga. It's a yes or no question.
I want to be clear. Yeah, I always start it off with yes or no, and then I be clear, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Clearly, I said when you pronounce this
You
word,
said start off yes or no first, then you explain. Yes,
I'm
okay, yes.
saying
There
that
you go. You
these
said
words
yes.
are the same. Now watch this,
Thank you.
right?
Thank you, brother.
When you say the word the Most High, I put the Arabic back there and say ALA, right? That's y'all word for Most High. Then I took you into the blue letter. Huh?
It's damn right.
Huh? What are you? Okay, hold on. Let me get this straight because I asked him to verify my source, right? I asked ChatGPT. I said in Arabic, the Most High is commonly written as. So just understand what AL is the. That's the.
Quit his team a long time ago. Don't give me no shit.
Hey, but Theo, listen closely. But Theo, check this out though, right? The brother Emmanuel said, I didn't hear him say that. And I said he did say it. When I asked him did he say it, what did he say? He said, yes, he did say that. So Emmanuel, did you hear the man tell you, yes, he did say what I said he said? You're gonna know me soon, but
understand what I'm saying.
But you got it though, right? You heard him say yes, right?
Whatever, because I am saying they're different, but I'm saying they're
nigga, you said it now. You're trying to say it now. You said it was the same word.
They were the same.
No,
hell no, nigga.
They are not pronouncing
No,
the same.
you said it was the same. You said it was the same this whole time.
I said,
no, hell no. That's what I do. But that's what I do, man. That's what I usually do. I make them flip. I make niggas flip.
Play these games.
You said it was two. You said it was the same word.
It is the same word. I said y'all changed it.
Oh,
so
understand are they the same or different?
You asked me a question. I said it is the same. I said Arabic niggas changed it. That's exactly what I've been saying the whole time. My whole thing is it's the same, and y'all changed it.
What did they?
And I told you there were two different words, I showed you in the Bible that there are two different words.
I'm only getting frustrated because
and I showed you there are two different words even in the Bible. I showed you the Bible verses, and you wouldn't go to them.
I'm gonna ask you this question.
You wouldn't go to them. Either one, you dishonest niggas would go to them. I thought maybe Emmanuel would at least go to the verse being displayed, but he wouldn't even go to it.
I put the definition in the back
I ain't even hear you ask me.
At some point, Apollo, we're gonna have to start saying you won, and that's gonna be bad.
No, this is what we're gonna do, nigga. Because I don't play backhand compliments, right? I'm telling you right now, bro. Chill with that shit. Don't even try me like that, nigga.
Just to be
with me, yo.
Can I draw an example real quick to show y'all where
let's just be clear what I'm saying, because these niggas keep saying that I'm saying other shit, and I'm not. I said it's the same, and I said Arabic niggas changed some shit. I've been saying y'all got this
What did
shit
they change? What did they change?
Let me show you. I asked the brother, I said, could you put the definition of Most High back there in Arabic? And then, because they say AL means the. So we're going to act like we know what the means. The root word of what's being said is ALA. Right? So when I took you to the Aramaic translation and it was ALA, it is the same thing. That's the same.
It's not.
When y'all switch it over to Arabic, y'all change what it is the meanings. Is what I'm showing you. I'm showing you that when David was saying the Most High, he was saying Elion, the primitive root word of that is Allah. I put the button and showed you that word Most High is Allah.
Okay, you said that the Arabic.
Okay.
You saying that the Arabic.
When we go over to the Arabic, we pronounce it different, and then say for the same thing, they have now made God.
It doesn't work like that. Stop using English translation.
Exactly.
You niggas are liars. You're liars. I'm putting the information in the back.
Stop using English.
Yeah. No, just listen to what I'm saying. Since it's a joke to you, this
That's
is
a good.
sounds
You
funny,
know that's a
right?
good question. Get your ass
I've
out of here.
only been saying that if the Bible
Exactly,
was
honey.
in, if you to make your point, if the Bible was written in Arabic, right,
It is.
they would get to the
It is.
verses. So we could easily pull that out, and I could show you it. That'll make you look
I
even
can
crazier.
show you in the.
It,
I
it,
can
it
show you
says
Arabic
Allah
Wait,
in the
Bible.
wait,
Arabic
wait,
Bible.
wait.
I mean, in the Arabic
The
Bible, it says
word
Allah.
Allah is
I'm
It
not even
doesn't say
17
talking
Allah.
about.
times.
He asked
The
me a
word
question,
Allah as
and
it
then
is
you
in
buffoons
Arabic,
start talking.
as written in the
Honey
Quran,
asked
is
me
in the
something,
Arabic
but
Bible,
buffoons is
and it's
talking.
written
For what? What are you
17
buffoons?
times.
Won't y'all
1,
answer to
7.
ask you a question?
No.
I'll be
You talk.
quiet.
You
I'll
talk
be
too much.
quiet if she
You can
asks
go.
y'all
No, this
a
is my
question.
turn. I
She
won't let you
asking
talk.
me
I
a
can keep
question,
talking like this.
and you
How
niggas
can
is
I
talking
repeat
like y'all
myself?
niggas
In
can talk for
Arabic
me.
Bible,
She
Arabic
didn't want to
Bible,
hear
you
your
find the
answer
word
though.
Allah
Yeah,
as is written
it's all
in the
right with me,
Quran.
man.
The same thing written in Arabic Bible 17 times. 17 times as it is. Not most
What
high.
is written? What's written there?
Allah. So Allah,
Allah,
you know
Allah
what?
is for what word?
You
Is
post
you
Surah
saying that
Fatiha.
Allah is for God?
You just post in the back
Are
chat
you
Surah
saying that
Fatiha.
Allah is
And
for
Surah
God?
Fatiha, what you post right there, it says in the name of Allah.
Hey,
Name
honey,
name doesn't
let me
change.
knock this
You
nigga
know,
down
the
right
name
here.
doesn't
This
change.
nigga that's
It's
talking
the
right
name
here, I'm gonna
of
kill him
Allah.
right
It
now.
doesn't
I'm
say
gonna
the
kill him
most
right
high.
now. He about to die. Watch this nigga die
Hey,
right
hold
now.
on. Hey, Apollo.
I don't
Wait,
trust
Apollo.
you
I
no
got.
more,
Hold on. Wait,
Pablo.
wait.
I don't trust you no
Hey,
more. You said
I got
die
a
to be
question
die.
for the Arabic dude, right? Because Apollo keeps saying.
Yeah, why can't he die?
Wait, hold
Cause
on.
you
He a
Wait.
bad
lying,
So,
guy.
honey.
hold on, Apollo. Hold on. Let me explain something right there, right?
He talking about his heel
Apollo, because
goes
you
down.
keep saying.
He made him
Wait,
Arabic.
hold
Conversation.
on.
Hey,
Everyone is
Yes,
talking.
Miss
Everyone
Arabic.
is
That's
Hold
his
talking.
on.
It's
Wait,
not
wait.
first
conversation.
The first letter for the word that's you bringing up from the blue letter, right? That is Ra. The Arabic, they have that same letter, Rain. Where you messing up is if Arabic supposedly took that and changed that from that word and changed their Allah into it being their God, they would have had to use like Allah is spelled with an A at first. The word in Hebrew is not spelled with an A or an E. It's not pronounced Allah. The first letter of the Hebrew word is a
stop
original
there.
uvular fricative.
Stop your
No,
ass.
I'm not
The
going.
fucking
It's a.
listen,
Let
It's
him
not
talk, man.
pronounced. And I put it
listen,
in the hold on, and I put
Damn.
it in the back chat, of the ra sound, and that when it's not at the beginning of a word, it becomes the long I sound.
That's
Right?
crazy,
So
yo.
that ra sound is not the same as for Allah.
Thank
That's
you.
they
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
Mr. Jody,
you
is that Mr.
niggas
Jody
is
talking?
This is
dead.
a weak debate,
yeah.
man.
Hold on.
Everyone is talking. This
Now,
is a
Mr.
weak
Jody, hold on a
Hey,
debate.
yo,
second. So
Every
hold
time,
on.
you
every time
niggas
someone
is
Hold
talking,
good, man.
Hold
he
on,
talk
Lena, honey,
over.
Lena.
on.
Hold
Calm
on,
down,
Lena.
brother. Calm down. You gotta defend another right now. Mr. Jody, now I tell you what Apollo does have. He does have an audio for you to listen to. And that audio that he's gonna play is gonna blow you down.
It's gonna blow him down. Thank you for setting the stage for it, brother.
It's not.
I'm glad you
I
gave me
already
a
said
good
it in the back
listen.
chat. I said
I'm gonna blow you
where
down.
it has the
Pause.
comparative linguistics from
Pause.
what the Acadians was talking about
Pause.
Hoshai, and I also posted that the original sound was a G sound. It was not
Wow.
the Allah. It's the same letter
Wow.
used for Raza.
Yo, you
Palestinians
niggas
still
is
use that
liars.
same letter
You niggas
Hey
is
Raza.
man,
liars.
Yeah.
I know you're right.
Right now,
I know you're right. I'm just telling you what he's
everybody
gonna
be
bring.
quiet. Everybody
To
be quiet for
support,
Okay,
3
for
seconds.
sure.
hold on. To
Please,
support,
please. 3
real
seconds.
quick. Everybody
Yeah,
knows
keep
Gamora.
Apollo. This ain't no
How
Hold
do you
debate.
on,
spell Gamora in
Pork, you
Aramaic,
hearing me
Lord?
now?
Loaded.
Hold
We can
on,
go
bro.
all the time,
I'm
honey.
just trying to overtalk this shit.
With the iron. Correct. Okay, go ahead.
Allah. Do you hear that?
See?
That's the word for most high.
I
He
tell you.
won. It's over. All y'all dead.
That is
Everybody. Let's move
after.
on.
Stop talking.
That is from the Masoretic and the Naku system
I told you.
and how
Hey, yo,
they
listen.
some of their letters have
Measure
more than one sound
that.
value.
Get out of here. You
That
niggas is
ain
I
dead.
told you, brother.
hold
I
on.
told you.
That ain in their language in modern Hebrew can either be pronounced as a E, a I, or a A.
Either.
I told you, brother.
Which comes
I don't
from
even do this
modern
shit and I knew
Hebrew.
that.
That is
Yeah.
not how ancient Hebrew pronounced the 16th letter. It's
Thank you, brother.
original uvular fricative. You have to know what that is in order to know
Hey,
how
yo,
it's
man.
pronounced.
You niggas, won't you get somebody to pronounce it? Put in the back chat.
I did do it.
What you talking about?
Of the
No,
comparative
I need somebody to
linguistics.
pronounce it. Don't put it
I
how
did
it's written.
pronounce it for the brother.
Write it and then pronounce
He
it.
said I'm just a black ass nigga. How would I know?
Somebody is saying it how you're talking.
I told you it was wrong. I told you what you played was wrong. I told you that. I told you it's not pronounced properly. I told you it was did it and some goddamn Masoretic text did. Told you that.
Until y'all get somebody to pronounce the word how you're saying it, you're doing lip service. I actually hit the button and say, this is what I'm saying. But y'all niggas is not doing that. Y'all not
My source is in the back chat.
You say
My source is in the back chat.
No, you're writing it. You can write something.
My source is in the back chat. Bro, I give you the source. I cited my sources at the end of the paragraph and everything.
It's not saying how it's. Do you not understand? I'm asking for a video or anything of audio. I want to hear.
Hey, Mr. Jody, he wants you to bring an audio of Moses or somebody reciting something.
Matter of fact, you can look up how the Palestinians still pronounce Gaza today. Gaza. Like, bro, this is
here.
Why would I don't need a YouTube video. I don't need a YouTube video to prove what a original Googler fricative is, bro.
To show what you're saying.
Not just that, Jody. You know that the ayin in Arabic and the ra in Hebrew are identical, except that the ayin has a dot on it. That's it.
Yes, bro. That's why I was bringing up. He was saying that they took it. No, if they took it, they would have used that same letter rain.
Exactly.
Arabic. Where's the Arabic dude at, bro? Because in Arabic they preserve that sound and it's rain.
We have it. We have it. We still have it.
Exactly.
Hey, y'all ain't finna be. Hey, y'all ain't finna be asking for the
no
Arabic
audio
dude,
of
like
anything y'all saying. So everything y'all saying has no audio to it. There ain't no audio to anything that y'all saying.
He don't get no goddamn Trump over here.
Who is that, Hemi or Emmanuel talking?
This is Emmanuel. Whoever is asking for the Arabic dude, he don't
get
no Trump card. The nigga didn't even know what a primitive root was.
Emmanuel, that's cool. But there is somebody who knows Arabic very well on the phone right now.
I'm saying all that shit is cool, but he didn't even know what a primitive root was. So I don't care
what the primitive root.
I'll tell you again.
The primitive root, and you need to get stuck on the actual letter.
I'll tell you again. A primitive root is for that lexicon, and it means that they really don't know where it comes from. They're giving you the earliest extent that they have. Okay, I'll put it in the back chat. I'll put it in the back chat.
Even if they don't take that definition, even if they don't take that definition, the simple fact you stuck on the root word, you need to get the pronunciation of the first letter.
So
that first letter ain can be in modern Hebrew. Bro, in modern Hebrew, it can be E, I, or A.
Y'all niggas are just talking.
You would never pronounce it in ancient Hebrew as Allah. It's Allah.
What is that? How hard is it to put the pronunciation of how you're saying it? How hard is that? Fuck y'all lip service, man. Y'all niggas is
it's older. I put it in the group chat of
you didn't put the audio. You can't hear it.
Bro,
we want to hear
talking
something.
about the audio. Do you know what a original uvular fricative is? No, you don't. That's why you don't understand. You're speaking on linguistics. You're speaking on linguistics.
You
don't. But you gotta listen to a motherfucker on YouTube or on the Blue Letter Bible that's speaking a modern dialect.
You want to
okay. Let me ask you this: You speak modern English, right? Do you still say thou and thiseth?
That's crazy.
Do you speak like that?
No.
So you're repeating some shit off of a modern dialect. This is what converts said.
The weirdest niggas. You know, if this was a debate, nobody would believe you. You would have to put it on the screen.
Because I even dropped the source on the comparative linguistics. What are you talking about?
You would have to hit a button, and a motherfucker would have to pronounce it how you saying. Huh?
Has talked on here, has dropped sources on what they're saying.
Do you not know what I'm saying?
So he dropped a source saying the definition for primitive root means they didn't know where root came from.
All different over the world.
Yes, just look in the back.
I'm looking at it. I'm back here. I'm back here. but nobody's putting the audio so we can hear it.
I put the audio in the back.
So now niggas need an audio
of the word that you looked up. I put that exact word, right? Copy the word that you put in Chat GPT, put it into the motherfucking translator. It said, it didn't say what you said. It didn't say Allah. That's not what that says. Okay. So then I put that back there. He put back there what the fucking primitive root was. Yeshai put back there how to pronounce stuff. Lena put back there the different words that they use for the Most High. Everybody has done this stuff. You're on
wait.
As if
honey, you just said he's come on, honey.
Now let's be straight.
Like
right?
touch the stuff that people are.
So now I'm gonna touch everything. I'm gonna start with you.
This is why I reject this.
Let me start with you. You don't gotta say it no more. I hear you. I don't need no fucking lecture on that shit. We gonna deal with everything that's back here. I'm gonna deal with it one by one. I'm dealing with you right now. Can I deal with you?
I'm motherfucking agree with shit.
You're talking for what?
I don't know this shit. So what the fuck I'm doing is looking at who the fuck is dropping shit and actually reading it and not doing lip service like you.
No lip service.
You brought that on yourself.
That's crazy, yo. That's some fucking sucker ass. I'm not even gonna go there with you. You know what? I'm not addressing you no more.
It's funny.
I'm gonna go to the next person because me and you had enough talking already. I ain't talking to you no more. Fuck out of here.
Can I laugh out loud now? Shit.
So now I'm going to the next person. He said the primitive root word in the lexicon theoretically based from a word which other words are derived from. Words are saying that they don't know what that word means.
Because it's a theoretical, it's what they have as the earliest extent that they could find. That's all they're going off of. They're using that.
Yeah, so say that. So say that.
That's what
don't
I
be
said.
disingenuous. No. Don't be disingenuous
saying that.
That's just what
they know. It's a theory. They don't know for sure. They're guessing off of what they do have.
Man, bro,
that's what I'm telling you.
You playing semantical games even when it comes to your
They know what they're talking about. So when they say theory,
they know what they're talking about to an extent, man. Is what I'm trying to tell you. They're doing the best they can. Listen, you heard the man mispronounce the goddamn word.
So
you press play. You press play. Hey, nobody pronounce that word like that, brother. It's not even spelled that way. For real.
I just want to ask you one question. So when they say theory of gravity, that means they don't know what gravity means. That's what you're saying.
Hey, ask Pan about that.
No, I'm asking you.
No.
I refer to Pan about any of that kind of shit. I don't know.
Nigga.
Don't ask me. Leave me out of it.
What you talking about, Pan? I'm asking you. When they say
I don't know about no theory, no goddamn whatever you said.
We don't know what gravity
I don't know that
is. Is that what that's saying? Or when they say theory of gravity, they're saying what they know about it.
No, they're actually saying what they think about it based on whatever they've studied. That's what they're doing.
This is what they think and say. What are you talking about? Everything is what somebody think.
Yeah, I know.
It's
exactly. Hold on, but check it out. But check it out. You think a thing right now. We think a different thing right now. Just because I think something, you think something. Why is your thought correct and mine incorrect? If we're just thinking about shit.
I'm saying this, right? When I'm showing mine, I'm giving you how it sounds. I'm showing you the definition.
You can't give us how it sounds. None of us can. They weren't recording back then.
Like when I made the sound, you said
they weren't recording back then. You can't.
And I said, cool. If you want to say that that's the Masoretic,
hey, what's the brother Jody? Oh, he left. Oh, he's still here. I just heard with my own ears. I just heard the brother Jody pronounce with my own goddamn ears. What do you mean? He just pronounced it. Why is his pronunciation wrong and the shithead that you don't even know on that audio and his is correct? Why? Tell me why.
Because he got paid to put his shit back there, and this motherfucker doing this shit for a hobby. Man, fuck out of here. This nigga.
So Jody is wrong because he's a hobbyist.
Obviously, they had credentials to put something in the blue letter. You can't even put nothing in the blue letter without the correct credentials, and it gets vetted. So what
Bro,
the
don't
get vetted.
You so bent on this blue letter like it's not based off of the Masoretic and the Cool system.
That's what I told a nigga.
Which is from the Mishnaic and Tiberian Hebrew dialect.
Told a nigga.
It's from
the simple. The simple fact that you
these
can't
niggas is
understand
now
that is
discrediting of the blue letter. When y'all make y'all
bro.
point in the blue
It's not
letter,
discredited. We know how to
We're
use
not
it properly. That's all.
discrediting it. I'm just giving you the.
y'all niggas
I'm giving
upside
you
the
We know how to
head.
use it. You
The
don't.
blue
why
letter is
they
trash.
pronounce certain
But
things
y'all
like
niggas is
that.
trash, not the blue letter. It's y'all. Right? We
No,
not
no,
playing
no.
anything.
What you
This
don't
is the
understand
standard
about the
we've
blue
been
letter
using,
is
nigga.
that it's based
Fuck
off of the
out of here.
Masoretic text, and
You
niggas
don't know what that
use
is.
them.
Using it. Niggas do this
And then
shit
the
at the
cool
best of one.
system.
Niggas do
I
blue
told him
letter
all.
in the
Hey,
debate, and that's
Jody, I told him
considered.
about Yahweh and all that, but he don't listen to nothing.
So now the blue
I
letter is
can't
not a
explain
source.
it.
Is the
It's
blue
not
letter
that.
a source or not?
We know how to use it. You don't. That's the
Now
problem.
y'all
We
know how to use
understand
it.
its sources. We
Fucking
understand
bums.
why it says what it says.
I'm really learning
Listen,
that
brother.
shit. This is dope.
I'm at this point, y'all motherfuckers is weirdos, and I'm gonna just let y'all stay in y'all weirdo classifications.
Listen. I'm telling you right now. I
I'm
don't know
cool with
Jody. I
that.
never
I'm
talked to the
cool
brother
with
until
that.
today.
I'm cool with that, though. I'm cool with that.
Okay. It's crazy how Leandre came in. Not knowing what's going on. Repeated me. I
Didn't
repeated
even know
Courtney.
that.
Jody comes
No,
out
that's a
of
lie.
nowhere,
That's a
repeating
lie.
all of
That's
us.
a lie.
Was Leandre
We
Leandre
didn't
wrong?
talk to
came
each other
straight.
about this
Leandre
shit.
came straight in
Tell
agreement with
Leandre
Apollo.
he didn't know what he was talking about.
Exactly.
all right.
And y'all said that because he came in and agreed with Apollo. On God, don't even play like that.
So did I. Not knowing the subject matter. So did
Soon
I.
as Leandre came
Until I
in, he
found out what
agreed
it
with
was.
Apollo, and y'all were like, "Man, hold on, Leandre, you don't know what's going on."
Okay, I got a
That's what
challenge
happened
for
to me when I
Emmanuel.
got here.
I got a challenge for Emmanuel and Apollo. Tell me how the Ra sound is wrong.
Man, fuck you, nigga.
No,
Fuck you
okay.
talking about.
So once again,
Hey,
now that the question
my
has
God.
came
that's the
back to
response.
me,
That's the
now that the
response right
That's
there. I
my
question
can't mess
has
with that
answer.
been,
response.
That's my
yeah.
answer. All that, nigga.
Okay,
That
that's
nigga
cool.
said.
Emmanuel, if you could do it, go ahead, do it. Y'all
Yeah,
niggas be bumped. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm ready for you because I'm real genuine and real honest. I've never said anything about that raw sound being wrong, being incorrect, or the fact that it's not there in Hebrew, it can't be there in Aramaic. That's not neither of our claim. What he's saying is he's not even talking about linguistics, he's not talking about phonetics, he's not
Oh my
talking
God.
about listen, god damn.
God
He ain't
damn.
talking about he's not talking
He
about
played
the
an audio when he's talking about phonetics. He played it. That's
Man,
audible.
bro, listen, bro. I don't
Y'all
want to
niggas,
start
y'all
getting
niggas
out
are
of
not
character.
bright.
I don't
Seriously,
want to start
y'all
getting out of
niggas are
character. I
below
keep letting y'all rock
average
out for so
intellectual
loud.
level.
Can I
The
go
nigga played an
for 10
audio and
seconds?
said it's not about linguistics after you played something.
So why don't you play some audio of what y'all talking about? None of y'all will do it because
There
you
were no
gonna
audios when the niggas was alive. That's why. There were no audios when Moses was talking or David. There's no audios from that time. Dumbass motherfucking stupid ass
Yeshaya
niggas.
asked the question.
Ain't no
So
audios from that time. You
Yeshaya asked
niggas
the
are
question and I kind of
weirdos.
Excuse me,
answered it.
gentlemen. Excuse me,
How the hell
gentlemen.
we got an audio? The only audio I have is Jody. That's my audio.
All right, so listen, if Jody is your
Let me
only
get
audio,
it
you should shut the fuck up and let me answer his question, right or wrong.
You can't answer, nigga. You fucking it up already. You sound like a goddamn second grader. It's not about semantics or linguistics. It's only about words and sounds. The fuck? How
Second
that sound good?
graders do what you do. Second
How the
graders do
fuck
what
that
you do.
sound
Just
good?
not shut the fuck up. You got to tell them to be quiet, sit down, because they're insubordinate. That's what you're doing. So once again, Yeshaya, to answer your question, we're not talking about the semantics. We're not talking about the phonetics. We're not talking about the pronunciation. We are literally talking about the etymology. Shut the fuck up, bro. We are talking about the etymology. So once you talk about etymology, that ra pronunciation that you're getting at, that goes out the window. We're talking about root words and characters. When you go to the root word and characters, just like the quote unquote Aramaic or Arabic scholar said, yes, these systems have relations. The relations within the systems would be the etymology. The oldest of all the Shemitic language is the ancient Phoenician or Proto-Semitic. So these characters hold a lot of weight into all of these systems and their vowel placements and all these things, etc. So once it goes in Arabic, it is subject to change in pronunciation slightly. That's why Apollo has never argued against that. That's why I'm not arguing against that. It's not about the pronunciation. It's about the fact that once you change the pronunciation, you're also changing the whole definition. And,
Well, that's about
we're not even
right
saying
there.
we're not even saying that doesn't happen from language to language. What we're saying is pay attention to the fact that it happened.
No, okay.
If none of this is about pronunciation, the brother was very clear. He said it about 3 times just now. It's not about pronunciation. He said it over and over and over again. If that's the case, why did Apollo ask for us to bring an audio? He said because he brought an audio. Why did he bring the audio? So we can hear how it is pronounced. Pronounced.
Yes,
Should I write it on the fucking board for you,
right.
idiot motherfuckers? He brought that for that purpose. So he was definitely talking about pronunciation. You may not have been, but he definitely was. We are on point. We are all on point. You are off topic and you are off point. Stop trying to back the nigga up and talk for him.
But look, wait, hold on, wait, hold on. Let me explain to it. Let me explain.
No, nigga.
I'm saying
This is why.
This is why. The only reason why I'm saying pronounce it because this word right here.
He said you weren't. He said you weren't saying pronounce it though.
Start saying it.
He said you weren't saying pronounce it though.
That's not what I said. That ain't his
point. That's not
the point. That's not what we're talking about.
Hold on. Okay, I get what y'all talking about. But the thing is, this is the reason. Okay, I get exactly what y'all talking about, and that's exactly why the reason I brung up that the argument should be over if Allah is the same God that's being talked about in the blue letter, because that first letter is not pronounced as ah, it's pronounced Ra. So that whole conversation, that whole argument of is Allah this, Allah that, nigga, it's Allah that's in Arabic, their God, and Ra'la, which means the highest, or Ra'leon in Hebrew. It's not the same pronounce. It's not, you're not gonna go. That's why I said, and Manuel was saying, basically y'all are going off of a modern dialect of how these words are supposedly not the pronunciation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it don't matter. That's what I keep telling y'all. It don't matter if it
Cordy was right then from the beginning, like they told you.
Huh? Listen, I told him when he showed me that it was changed, I told him that was the point that I was making, that it was changed. So, but the definition stayed the same. I clearly keep bringing y'all back to the definition. That when you go to definition in the Arabic, and then you go to definition in the Hebrew or the Aramaic, the definition is the same.
What is the answer in Arabic? Answer in Arabic.
Man, hey, listen, bro.
I'm asking,
unless you put something back here, I don't want to hear shit from you, man. I'm tired of hearing y'all niggas, man. Now I'm going to the next person because I've dealt with the theoretical already. So who's next? Who's next? Let me read y'all stuff. Hold on.
What's next for what, brother?
What is? I don't think I just listen, but I will ask myself.
I'm dealing with whoever put information back here. Those are the people that I'm dealing with because they're coming with scholarship. I don't have no problem with reading somebody's stuff. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't have to read your argument, then I can hear you.
But
you can hear you if you ain't putting nothing back here.
What you got, Theo? What you got, Theo?
But Emmanuel, this is the question I'm asking. If what he's putting back there is making a point against him, what are we doing?
So when you say it's making a point against me, what's my point? Could you articulate my point?
It's dead already.
I think just
it's gone, man. Come on, God damn.
Hey, Theo, stop that bullshit up. I asked you. You said my source is going against me. Then I say, okay, well, what's my point then? You can't articulate my point. Then how would you know if it's going against it or not?
Check out. This what happened. Before they all started going deep into the Masoretic.
Hold on, we heard that already. We heard that already. Please don't say that same diatribe that you said already, bro. You said that shit already. We heard you, man.
So
we heard how you thought that I was wrong. I mean, right, and then now I'm wrong, and I'm saying you can't even show how I'm wrong.
Okay, so this. Okay, let me tell you what happened.
You ain't put nothing in the back. You ain't did nothing, man. I can't address you. You like the other dude. Come back there and then I can talk to you, bro. Put some scholarship back there. Other than that, I'm dealing with the people who's actually dealing with me the right way. They want me to see something. So I'm going to go deal with the people who want me to see.
Okay. So here's what happened. I mentioned the Masoretic text earlier. Said it. You asked me how. I kind of backed off of it. But then what happened was Abu Haj came in, explained it. Jody came in, explained it. The problem with using the Masoretic text to deal with this situation. I told you clearly, I'm not the dude that's going to go into language like y'all are. I respect that. But so basically what they explained to you is what I said before. The fact that you're using the Masoretic text, you are using a seasoned text, a biblical season, something that only cares about how the Bible is taking these things. You're trying to use that as the standard and you can't. But even when you do, when you break it down even further, it's still going against you. What has actually changed? The language. The language has changed. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't even know the language. I saw how you got
You
your
didn't
ass.
hear me
I
say
lost
that
with
the
you.
definition didn't change. Did you hear me say that?
You said what?
I said the definition didn't change.
That's why you admitted we lost. I said that too when you said that. I said that's where we lost at. Because if the definition doesn't change, then what really changes? The language. And if they talking about the same God, then you admit that, then you admitting that's where we got fucked up. Now, if something happened in the conversation between you and Courtney that caused confusion, I wasn't here for that. But me being me, I jumped in, heard what was going on, thought that you were making a solid point because you were. Courtney said, I didn't know what y'all were talking about. I said, I hear it right here. He said, Theo, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. And then 45 minutes later, I got to say, Courtney was fucking right. Because you definitely were making a linguistic argument, but you were giving, like how I said earlier, word association. I didn't word it that way. You were talking about concepts. You were acknowledging that the concepts were the same. Once you acknowledge the concepts are the same, it's not a stretch to say it ain't changed. It's the language that's changed. So the words are different. Yes.
All right. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
All right. So, question: El Yon in the Bible, it's used for the Most High, right?
Yeah.
And its root is a verb, Allah, which means to go up, right?
Yeah.
So when it appears in Arabic and it means the highest or the most high for, the God or the deity, wouldn't that mean that it's the same meaning? It's just the same?
Yeah. If you put the in front of it, yeah. That's what it is.
Correct. Exactly.
Wait. The when you in Hebrew,
So is
if you
that what
want to
Apollo
put,
just said? Yes or no? Because we ain't finna keep playing these games, bro.
wait, hold on, because I missed what he said about the El
No, we
Elyon.
can't do the wait. Hold
That's what
on. So
Apollo.
somebody.
Man, bro,
That's what Apollo
I
said.
ain't even talking to
That's
you,
what
Okay,
bro.
Apollo
look,
I'm
said.
not
look.
even talking to you,
That's
bro.
all I needed because I need everybody to know I ain't being biased. I'm non-biased. Apollo is my
Yeah. So
brother,
then get that
but I
addressed
don't play
after
the
that.
bias game.
Okay,
Get
what
that
was
addressed
said
after
about the El
that.
Elyon though? Y'all was saying that the word El means the?
No, I don't. Did you mean that, Zakaria?
Repeat the question. I'm sorry.
Oh, because I just overheard the last thing I heard was something means the, if you was wanting to say that.
That was his point about Allah with a definite article.
Oh, you talking about for the Arabic?
Yeah,
Oh no,
about,
you said the definite
Allah.
article. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Hi Raleon or Hey Eleon. Yeah. Okay, my fault. I just want to know.
Mike to make I brought up the definite article. It wasn't Mike that did that. I did that. But they do mean the same thing as far as being the highest.
Like that before when you put the definite article in front of Allah or in modern be Elohim, that's when you know you're talking about the God. And then because
Yeshua, let
it
me
was an
ask you
argument
something real
about
quick.
what's up?
Do Muslims say that they're worshiping the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Moses?
No, they'll say that they worshiping the God of Muhammad, ain't it? and Ishmael.
No,
From
it's
they'll
a,
say,
that would be a
but
it's a
no,
rod.
no, no,
It's a rod
no.
that literally
All
say
right, hold
verbatim
on,
that
y'all.
they
I'm about to
worship
give y'all some
the same
education.
God.
Yeah, no.
So,
trying to figure out why you wouldn't ask a Muslim. What?
right. But I was gonna say that would be a
Because it
theological question,
was
not a
purposely.
linguistic.
It was purposely.
But see how you can also tell is because Allah is the personal noun for the Arabic God, and what they call the tetragrammaton, and Yah'o, that's the personal noun for the Hebrew God. So they definitely wouldn't be talking about the same God.
You open up a
I
whole nother
said
door.
that. I said that earlier. Courtney, I said you had your point. So I said this shit earlier. Now I'm backing back out.
So Emmanuel and Apollo. Now y'all came to me. Y'all said, as a Muslim, would you say that's the same God? I said yes. He's not a Muslim. Now
I know.
he says
I'm proving a point.
no.
Apollo. This is the same point that Apollo was proving earlier. That Muslims agree with him. So anybody else trying to argue against what he's saying, it would be a teaching moment once he has a conversation with a Muslim. No Muslim has proven Apollo to be wrong in his initial point. Now, when you go into the semantics about pronunciations and all that, cool. Y'all talking about small points that got brought up in the midst of the biggest point.
Hell yeah.
Not compared to the point to the person that's making the statement.
Oh, okay.
You can't say to Apollo that, nah, bro, you just made a point that's bigger than your initial point. No, that's fucking crazy.
I mean, but man, think about it like this. Hold on real quick, but think about this. Think about I'm in an argument, I'm making a point. And my point is subjective, right? I don't know if you know what that means. I'll tell you what it means if you don't know. I guess you don't know. Subjective is something like it only means it only means this to this group of people, but it means something else to that group of people. Like depending on who you talk to, you'll get a different answer. I can't have an argument with someone where the answer is going to be subjective. So there is no right or wrong when you have an answer when you have a question like that or a scenario like that. If Apollo says one thing,
subjective. It's
subjective because who's the brother named Jody just answered it opposite of my answer, and his answer is correct, and so is mine.
Wait, what?
You asked him, is it the same God? You asked him, does Muslims? No. You asked him about Muslims saying something. He said no. I said yes. That's two opposing answers to the same question. What are you talking about? You asked him, he said no. You asked me, and I said yes.
And you saying both of y'all are right.
You said it. You said, see, any Muslim that you asked would say this. Anybody else, that's a subjective.
He was right.
That's a subjective scenario.
Wrong, and that was my point in asking him.
Oh, so okay. So was he wrong?
Yes, and I said that was my point in asking him.
Jody, you wrong, brother. Your ass is wrong. All that talking you were doing, and you're wrong at the end of the day.
Yes, Allah, who is referred to in the Quran,
he said no.
Deity is the same deity that's referred to as the Lord God in the Old Testament.
He said no.
If you ask any Muslim, I don't.
Mike said no too.
No, but wait, because I literally was in Hajim's chat the other day, and I asked those Muslims if it was the same God, and they did not all agree. They were saying one of them said
subjective.
Books had nothing to do with each other. They were saying
so you're probably referring to the New Testament, honey.
God.
You're probably referring to the New Testament, honey.
All of them will agree like that.
Subjective because
if you
when you got Allah, they'll just say that that's the one God. They'll say that that's the one God, the Creator, right. And then you have this Bible that says that this God is the one God, the Creator. So they don't disrespect it by saying, "Oh no, that's a different God." They just agree to disagree and say,
"Yeah, no, say that the doctrines and the stories and the people are not the same."
Yep.
I'm telling y'all are referring to the New Testament versus the Quran, not the Old Testament in the Quran.
Honey, we was talking about Abraham, honey. They said it's not the same Abraham. They told me it was not the same Abraham. That even though we was calling it Abrahamic faith, because that's why Leandre was like, so we calling y'all Abrahamic.
What did they pull to show you that, honey?
That?
Very weird.
What
Very
did they pull to
strange.
show you that, honey?
Huh?
What not source, Sora did they pull to show you that?
Oh, we were
Because
still
there's
arguing
multiple
about it.
Sora.
We
Oh,
literally was
I
still
got you.
arguing
I got
about
you.
how it was two different Abrahams, two different all of this stuff. Like that's why they kept saying we can't get out of Genesis, because that's where the argument lied, where they were saying that they were saying that like literally the two books had nothing to do with each other.
Yeah, that's more far-fetched than you'll ever hear from any
I
imam.
know, that's what I'm
What?
saying.
Come on, man.
Because I didn't
Come
agree.
on
But
now.
the thing is that's how
Here we
people
go about
believe. But at the
any
same
imam talk.
time, that's just like if we be like, okay, so you believe that Jesus is the Son, then they be like, yep, right, and that's why he's part of the Trinity. Wait a minute, who said that? Nobody said I believe in the Trinity, but you said he was the Son, right? Every Christian
Yeah, and
say he
somebody
was
would
the
be
Son.
wrong for saying
Okay.
that.
So that's the same thing. If you're saying, well, they call the Most High Allah, that's their God, right? Yeah, but then your next point is something they disagree with. Don't, but well, how did you disagree with that? Because it's two different things.
Well, so that's the thing. I don't think Apollo's argument and my agreement with the argument. So I'm firm enough to say that it's my argument as well, for according to the main point that when you look at Allah in the ancient Hebrew, which would be a primitive Shemitic root to any language that would use a word similar that means Most High God. Once it changed into Arabic,
It doesn't mean Most High God, though.
Man, I'm sitting here like, woo.
Telling you that word does not mean that to them.
So hold on. So once again,
God is not part of that word at all.
It's not.
Okay, so let me show you how you're playing semantics, and please don't cut me
No,
off.
it's not us. It's you missing a word.
The word God itself is Germanic.
Hold
I think that y'all should calm down. I
on.
think because Emmanuel usually will try to listen and understand a little bit more. So
He cool.
You might
like
be
him.
able to, like,
So exactly. So
gain the understanding that you're saying.
Exactly, and I'm willing to be vulnerable enough to say, okay, I will be clear enough this time to where if I'm wrong, I'll say, okay, I get exactly what's going on in the argument. I see where the discrepancy is. But what I'm saying is I'm proving to y'all that y'all playing semantics by saying, well, the word God ain't there. But the only thing referred to as the Most High in Islam is the God.
Referred to as the word association.
That's
30
semantics.
times.
Do you know what semantics means?
Do you? We're talking about semantics. That's literally our conversation. It's a semantical conversation. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh. So listen. Listen to what I'm saying. If you're saying it's a semantical argument and that's the only difference, then there's no way that you can say Apollo is wrong. That's my point. And saying, okay, you're making it semantical.
Okay, look. I think y'all just hear words and y'all like a child would and just
every
repeat them.
time I prove how that nigga argument is right, y'all derail and go to something totally different. This is all he ever said.
Okay, let's look up semantics real quick, just so we're on the same page. Let's look up what semantic means so we can know what we're talking about.
Let me straw man here because damn, I can't even battle the first argument.
I'm gonna put it in the back chat what semantics is so y'all can know what it means from this point forward. I should have came here years ago. I don't know what y'all been doing all this time. The man is talking about languages and words and says it's not a semantical argument. I'm appalled, actually. I'm insulted at this point. It's fucking weird. Look in the back chat, please, at what semantics are, and you tell me this is not the basis of our conversation. Yes, I hate that too. God is Germanic. That's idiotic. Just be saying.
The study of meaning in language, programming, and logic. It examines how words, symbols, and sentence structures convey meaning, exploring both literal definitions, denotation, and emotional or cultural association.
Is that not exactly what we're talking about?
100%.
This by definition is a semantical argument, as you call it. That's what this is, Emmanuel. It's a semantical argument. We're having that now. This is why the brother came in talking about letters and enunciation, because he's talking about words. And then he's talking about meanings. This whole thing is semantical. That's why when Honey went, she looked up a word and she got back information about a word, because she understands it's all about semantics. This is about words. We all know that except for you. That's why when Honey went, you're the only one that don't know it's about semantics, Emmanuel. You're the only lost one here.
Hey, yo, man. I'm going to tell y'all this right now, man. And this is the realest, this is the realest that I could explain what I'm saying, right? I clearly stated that when I asked you the questions, right, brother, the Muslim brother that came in.
Oh, damn, boy, I've been yelling to the top of my lungs on you, bro. That shit really just pissed me off how he tried to say that shit like that. Nigga, I never said it wasn't semantical. You know, if you think that that's the case. I said you turned it into a semantical argument.
It was that from the beginning before I got here.
Nigga, he made a point and you turned it into a semantical argument.
It was that when I got here.
Yourself now.
You can't say that his initial
Brother,
point was a semantical argument. That doesn't even make sense.
Say what you start from the beginning and say
Man,
it slow.
I hope Honey's recording this. I want this part. I want to clip this part.
That niggas turned into a semantical argument because they wanted to make his point wrong.
One more time.
That's what I just said, nigga. I'm very intelligent.
One more time.
I'm very articulate.
I'm not questioning your intelligence. I'm not I don't know you like that. I can't question your intelligence.
Nah,
I just want you to hear what you just said.
I ain't talking about you, Theo. I'm talking about the nigga who said
I'm
lost, and I'm the only one who doesn't know it's a semantical argument. Nigga, I'm calling this shit out. The fuck are you talking about?
You said I made it that way. It was that way when I got here.
Y'all turned into a semantical argument.
Man, come on, y'all.
So let's understand let's go back to the beginning of what everything that was said.
So a semantical argument is turning into a semantical argument.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said.
Hey, Theo,
but he's intelligent though.
That semantics ain't got shit to
disagree
that's
with,
not the
and
point.
y'all turned it into a semantical argument.
He began talking about what words mean.
About something else, man.
He started off talking about what words mean. Allah means this, they changed it. Allah means don't mean that. That's semantical. From its inception, it's semantical. It started there.
It's not
let's be clear.
When he goes to a term and says, hey, look
the
at
fact that it's a term, that's semantics.
The primitive root.
Oh, man.
Primitive root, that's semantics. Everything is semantics about the conversation.
You just talking now. You just talking.
Primitive root is a semantical term. What are you talking about?
Hey, Emmanuel, let him have that. Let him have the semantic.
You can't let me have it. It is what it is already. You're not giving me anything.
Okay, so it don't matter. But I'm saying that don't matter. Whether you are saying that and the point that I'm making, that doesn't matter. With the point that I'm making, right, and I'm going to be clear because I asked you some questions when you first came in. I asked you, I said, is the God of David, do you say that is Allah? You said yes.
I said more than that.
Did you say yes, brother?
What I said was for the sake of this conversation, and you're asking me my personal opinion, I will say yes. That's what I said.
So your personal opinion of the answer was yes. I said you said
because
yes.
it's
I don't know why you put. Listen,
that's why it's subjective.
You should have said that when you
that's why I answered that way. Yes. I tell you, brother, I'm always clear. Just listen to me. I'm always clear. I phrased it that way before I answered because I knew it was subjective from the beginning. That's why I said it that way. So when somebody like Mike comes in or the Jody brother comes in and says something different, we're not opposing each other because I'm answering my personal opinion about it, and so are they.
When I asked you the first question,
yes, that's how I answered it. I said for the sake of conversation, yes.
Now he's trying to explain his yes.
That's how I answered it from the beginning.
Yes. And I'm saying he ain't explained his yes when I first asked.
I did.
You did not. So
from the very beginning, I said that.
Theo, you need to just get in the back, Theo. I'm not talking to you, bro.
All right, I'm gonna go to the back.
Yeah, go to the back right now.
And I said, if you ask me again, I'll say the same thing. I'll say yes again because I think you were correct.
All right. Yeah. So if you believe with that, and then I took you to the Psalms verse where David used the word Most High, right? Mm-hmm. And I said, when David said Most High right here, the primitive root word of that Elion is Allah. So this is way before Islam has ever stepped onto the scene, the Prophet David is using the word Most High, and the primitive word. If you would have asked him at that time, he would have said Allah. What are you talking about? What's the
He wouldn't have said Allah. He didn't say Allah though.
On the
He didn't say Allah though.
pronunciations, niggas when they talk about we making it a
this is what I'm saying.
semantical
When you're saying
argument.
when
He would have never said
whoever is
Allah.
the person
He
talking
didn't say
right
Allah
now,
though.
okay,
That audio, that man said Allah, not David. The verse don't even read that verse don't even read like that. It doesn't even read Allah in the verse.
Guess what? This is what we use as the standard of what's being said, right? So
No,
argue the Blue Letter
no,
at
it's
a
not.
different time.
Root words don't work like that anyway.
Before this conversation, the Blue Letter was the standard that we go by in the bar. Fuck what y'all talking about right now. Y'all trying to discredit the Blue
Use
Letter
what you
now.
want to use.
You're not playing these games. The Blue Letter
Bro,
always
nobody's
been
trying
where
to
it was.
discredit it.
You're not
It's just
going
that
to
you
do
don't
it now.
understand where the
I
pronunciation
don't have to
comes
understand
from.
shit you say. Nothing did you say. Nothing.
I know,
Right?
I know.
So stop talking to me.
I know.
Right? It's not funny. So I'm talking to the brother.
Why y'all saying? Why y'all acting like the Arabic language is older than the primitive root that he's
We're not
bringing
even
out?
talking about Arabic,
bro. We're not saying nothing about the
don't even
Arabic.
refer
This
back to these.
nigga is going to the Blue Letter Bible.
We're talking about Blue Letter Bible.
Hold on. We're talking about the Blue Letter.
We're talking about Blue.
We're talking
We're talking about Blue Letter, bro. Come on.
So bad.
This
You're
nigga
trying
is
to
going
derail
to a
the
source
conversation when you say stuff
use
like
this
that.
modern terminology.
Like the old for them days.
Look, whoever's talking about the Blue Letter, you shut the fuck up at this point.
You don't even understand what I'm saying about the Blue Letter,
Nobody gives a
nigga.
fuck about what you talking
What
about.
you talking about, you ditzy
You
ass
get
nigga?
out of the way.
Man, you's a ditzy ass
We don't
nigga,
give
man.
a fuck about what you
You
talking
just sitting
about.
here trying to explain yourself in this weak ass argument you got, nigga, because your stupid ass don't know nothing about Arabic or Semitic
At the end of the
languages,
day,
What are you talking about? That's why I always say niggas can't quote Shakespeare
Nobody
if
gives
you
a
don't
fuck.
know Old English.
That's not about what we talking about. We not talking about your opinion of the Blue Letter or how you feel about it. So
it ain't no opinion. It is based off the Masoretic testing and the schools, nigga. That's not no fucking opinion.
I didn't even ask him a Blue Letter question. You just came out the blue about it.
Fuck is you talking about?
I asked him a straight question. When David, the God of David, when
would not have said Allah. We went over that shit that many times, bro.
Whether you want to agree or not, nobody gives a fuck
it
about
don't say
that.
no fucking Allah.
Like, why do you want to talk to me? I don't want to talk to you. Is we cool on that? We move forward.
It don't say no Allah. I'm in the group chat. You might as well get off the call because I've been quiet for a long time,
whoever
nigga.
you want to talk to.
I don't give a fuck, gang. I've been quiet for like this whole time, bro.
Other people though, don't talk to me. We and you as men agree not to talk to each other.
Because you the main nigga talking. Who else on here talking?
Agree not to talk to each other. Is that cool? Is you cool?
I'm not about to agree to that when I'm on the phone call.
I don't mean you got access to me.
That makes no sense. How you gonna tell me to stop talking when it's a million other motherfuckers on the phone that you gonna still stop talking?
If we was in the room together and a nigga was saying stop talking to me, you gonna keep
ass backwards, nigga. You ass backwards.
If you want to have a conversation, I'm trying to.
You don't even own this bitch, nigga.
Me, don't. But there's other people to talk to. I'm not the only person to talk to. When you want to talk to the other people.
But you've been talking and been wrong for this many hours, bro. You keep on saying with that shit. Let me make it clear.
I'm just saying,
it's clear that you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Can y'all get back on topic?
Yeah, don't tell the nigga that I'm talking. When we talk, I'm not going to talk to him or address him.
All right, so there's not going to be no last words. This is going to keep going. So can y'all just...
It didn't try to X out people out the conversation.
I've been telling dude I didn't want to talk to him.
But you also can't keep talking and not letting anybody else fucking talk.
I'm talking to one person. I don't need to talk to nobody else.
Yes, you do, because it's a group call. If you want to talk to one person, hop off the group call and call them in their inbox.
No doubt.
Like, what are we talking about? It's a group call.
I don't gotta talk to that nigga.
Nobody said you have to. So then just ignore him. Apollo, ignore him.
You sound stupid.
Stop running from me, Apollo.
Talking to you.
Every time I get on your ass about this linguistics, nigga, you matter of fact, you ain't the first nigga to run from me with this linguistic shit, nigga. I don't know why you niggas try and fuck with me in this, man.
Fuck you,
I don't
nigga.
know. I don't know. I don't even know why you do that,
I'm not
nigga.
calling you no names. I'm just saying respectfully, me and you done. Is that cool?
All right, for sure. For sure. I'm still gonna comment on the shit.
Yeah, you can comment on whatever you want, just as long as you ain't talking to me.
Hey, come on back here, Jody. I'm back in the back. Come on, I got to sit back early.
Okay, where's the Muslim brother that was talking?
Because that's who I was talking about. This is where this whole thing went, how it went, and talking
Yeah, I'm
to
here.
the one
If
person
you're
that
talking about me, I'm here.
Oh, okay. So I guess y'all can finish y'all conversation.
And anybody could chime in. I'm saying this brother right here doesn't have to
Apollo,
talk to
we let it
me.
go though, but you're keeping on, and that's gonna make him say even more.
Let me talk to the brother then. So
Okay.
when you first came in the room, I asked you a set of questions, and right now, without me even asking you those set of questions over, you said you agreed with everything that I said. Then I said this, right? No, the first part, you was in agreement. And I said to Courtney, I told you that if I get a Muslim to come in the room and I ask him a set of questions, he's going to say yes to all of them. This is where then now is where it went to the second part of what I was saying. And I said, Courtney, now, when we're talking about the word, that's when we went back now to the word, right? Because Courtney said it was a different word in Islam. And I was trying to tell Courtney that no matter what word did you use, if you're using the word most high, that phrase right there, I showed you that that's a biblical Aramaic word, right? That's what I showed. Now, no, if somebody can show different, then put it in the back chat. Then now, since it's an Aramaic word, and then I showed the primitive root of this Aramaic word, I told Courtney, I said, now, if you ask a Christian, do they worship the Most High? They'll say yes. Then I say, do you worship Allah? They're going to say no. Then I said, this is where it goes all the way sideways with Christians. Christians say they don't worship the Most High, but then I show them the root word of Most High, and it's Allah. Then they on their pockets, right? Now I went to the Muslims. I said, and now for the Muslims, right? The problem that I got with the Muslims is because y'all took a word that was around before y'all ever had a religion, and then y'all took that word and associated with a noun. I'm saying everything that I said from the beginning. I said I could show a Muslim, because most Muslims, if you ask them where the word Allah comes from, they don't have a definitive answer of where that started at. And
that's where you're wrong.
Okay. Courtney, I said this was with Courtney. You didn't hear me say that, brother. I never brought this argument to you. I brought this argument to Courtney. Ain't that true?
Oh, you did.
I didn't say, I said I was saying this.
No, you brought it to Courtney, not me. Yeah, that's right.
Right. So this is what I was saying to Courtney, right? So now I'm just saying you was in the beginning. Now I'm back to Courtney, where the linguistics of this conversation was the part two. He said there was a part two to this. So now I said, the primitive root word being Allah, and then when it went to another language, they took that word that was Allah that meant Most High, and I said they applied it to the word God, actually, like the word God. And I said that was wrong. That was my whole point. Now, if you want to show me where that's not wrong, where you can do that, then you can show that. Now, I'm talking to you, Muslim brother. I'm bringing the argument for Courtney. Now, this is the first time that I'm even bringing it to you. I said, this is what I would do to a Muslim. And you was on the phone, and you know clearly I still wasn't talking to you. I was talking about in general sense of what is being said right now, but it was directed to Courtney, because this is where the conversation was at. Courtney was trying to say that Allah does not mean the same thing which y'all say it is. Right? I mean, when we say Allah in the scriptures, that y'all are saying that it's different, right? And I said it's not different. What's different is they changed what it means, the meaning of it. when you're saying that, like you're talking about semantics, you could, and I even said this to you. I said, if you was talking to any person, no matter their educational level of what their understanding is, if they use the word most high with you in a sentence, you will automatically associate it to Allah. Ain't that how this went?
Yeah, that's how it went.
All right, so far I'm all the way on point. So I'm just saying, where my argument lied at in the basis of it was that Christians worship Allah. That was my point that I was making. Then I said Muslims, the word most high, and then they associated it with God. And anybody who's talking would do that. When I show you where the root word came from, there's no argument that when you see it changed over here, that's the point that I said that it was changed. So you shouldn't have no disagreement with me, but you started disagreeing with something that you agreed with.
Sir, can I ask you a question? I've been asking this for like the last 2 minutes.
Who's this? Who's that?
Mike. It might be Zakaria. You see up in the upper right. I just had a question.
All right.
All right. In Hebrew, to form nouns, if it's not like a loan word, how would it be done? Wouldn't it be done through a verb?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so question. So when they do that in Arabic and it comes from a root and then it becomes a noun, isn't that the same thing that the Hebrew language does functionally?
No, and I'm saying yes to that, right? I'm gonna say yes. Could I clarify my yes though? Right? I'm saying yes, but I'm saying there's if you look at it, the definition didn't change though, right? Even though I understand what you're doing and how the process of how words become.
You said yes, but
yes, I said yes, but brother. That's why I said let me clarify my yes, right? So I can agree with you, but I don't have to have 100%. If I'm saying I agree with you 80%, I'm trying to show you the 20% where I don't agree, but I do agree with what you're saying in the whole. I said, yes, this is the progression of how words go.
I had a follow-up. Let me
all right, go ahead, give your follow-up.
Right. So you have the Hebrew, you have El Elyon. Its root is a verb. The verb is Allah, right?
Yeah.
And Allah means to climb or to go up, right?
Right.
But when
if you go into Arabic, it means the same thing. Right? When you say that last part, it was somebody got to mute out. I can't hear you. It was like a little. I didn't hear that.
All I said was when it's used as a noun, it means the Most High, right? Like in Genesis 40:17,
right?
It's talking about the highest basket. But in Genesis, I think it's 14:22. It's talking about the Most High God.
Right.
So what's the difference? I don't see how it's a change because that's the same function and meaning that it has in Arabic.
This is where that now I could bring it where the brother came in and he was talking about on Courtney's side because if he could do it one more time, brother, could you say those words that you said that sound similar but they're not the same? Because I can't pronounce them how you could. Because you pronounce them for him so he could hear what you said, how it was different.
I didn't.
No. But I tell you, he's 100% on point right now with what he's asking you, and what he's asking you is not about what I brought. He's asking you about the source, about the root word source of Hebrew words, and he's saying that they come from verbs, and so does Arabic come from verbs. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna add this to it, Mike, if you don't mind. But what you gave us was a root word that's a noun that goes against the system that's set up already. So when you say a root word, we're looking for some type of verb as a root, and you gave us a noun as a root, which is why it's called primitive and not just simply root, because it's that primitive root word is not actually like hardcore Hebrew grammatic structure. That's what I was trying to tell you before.
You're addressing me or him? Right. I don't know who you're addressing.
He already knows this, but he's trying to remind you about the verbs that are roots of a lot of Hebrew words. And when you say the root of this word is a noun like Allah, like you said, that's incorrect by itself.
No, I
don't know what point Mike is making, but that's definitely the point being made.
No, that is my point. I said that's my point.
Yeah, I know, but you brought us a primitive root word called Allah. That's a noun, right? You said that was a noun, right?
No, I said no. I never said that. You talking about him?
Is this Apollo talking?
Yeah, I never
Wait a
said that.
minute. What is
I
going
never
on
said.
here?
Yeah, I know, but
now I said y'all moved it. I said when you take it over to Islam, I said y'all took the verb and made it a noun. That's
no, but we didn't though. It's still a verb.
Can't do that. I'm about to say you can't do that when you
It's still a verb.
Listen, just
It's a
listen
verb in
one
both
time.
languages.
Could you say those two words again for the people?
Yeah,
So
yeah. Mike, the phrase is Allahu Ta'ala. Allah is Ta'ala, the Most High. So Allah and then Ta'ala, two different words. And he wanted me to tell you that.
Yeah. Now that you heard that, now that you heard how the word that they use.
My follow-up question. Allah there would be an adjective, correct? Like a descriptive?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But it's coming from the word Ghala, the same word that the brother pronounced earlier, and the one you pronounced, it means to lift up, to raise up, and all that. That's the root. It's a verb, means to raise, to elevate. It comes from that word. Yeah.
Correct.
Right. So now, right? I'm glad that we're at this point right here, so we could be clear, right? I'm saying that in the Aramaic that was around way before the Islam, I said when the Arabic came, right, they changed things. And he clearly, how he showed that word that now they're saying most high, right? The word that they're using for most high, I'm saying that word was used for, the word they're using for Allah, I'm saying before the Islam language came about, they were using that word for most high. And then I showed, and then this is what I'm saying, because the writing is the same and the definition is the same. When you go to the most high definition in the Aramaic, it says to go up, to ascend to the highest. Then you go over here to the Islam for the same word, most high, right? It's spelled the same, but they're pronouncing it different. A-L-A. The first A-L is the second A-L-A, that's most high. It's the same word that's over here in the Arabic. It's the same definition. It's spelled the same and it has the same definition. But when they came over into Islam, they pronounced it different. Same word, same spelling, same definition. They're pronouncing it different.
Like a different language?
Yeah, most languages pronounce things differently.
Huh?
Wow.
I'm lost. What happened? What just happened?
Just listen. I said it's the same word, the most high, right? I said
who was that? That was funny that laughed like that? Yeah, okay.
I said when you come over here, they got the same spelling, but they associated a different word. They, instead of saying Allah, which is the most high, they say the word again, brother. What did that word most high say? Say it one more time.
Allah.
Allah, right? But in the Aramaic that was around way before, that was Allah. That was the word.
It was Allah.
So now Allah. Yo, you saying that's the same word?
Yeah, it's the same word.
Rala and Allah is the same word.
Rala and Allah are the same word, different pronunciations because it's a different language. Same word, same exact meaning, same exact usage. Everything is identical about
Aramaic. Which one is the Aramaic?
With the Ghain in front.
Ghain. That's, and you're saying over here in the Islam, it's the A. Is it spelled with an A?
It's an I. Yeah, that's right.
It's an A that's pronounced E. Okay. What letter is Allah spelled with?
Aleph.
This is getting amazing.
Do you say, when you say Allah, do you say Ella?
I say Allah.
Right. So if it's spelled with the same letter as the other one,
it's not
why
the
are
same
you
letter.
pronouncing it?
Three different letters. One is Ghain, one is Ain, and one is Aleph. Three different letters. Okay. So the Ghain and the Ain are, like, you can say interchangeable if you want. If you like,
if they're interchangeably, quit acting like they're different then, right? That's what you're doing.
No,
you're saying
we're saying they're the same. You're saying that Arabic changed something. I'm saying, yeah, the letter is different, but like if a Hebrew speaking man said that sentence using Ghain Arabic man would understand clearly what he meant, what he's saying. It wouldn't be no. They would know exactly what he said.
If you don't mind this court, if you don't
So
mind,
at this point, you're saying I'm saying the Most High in the Aramaic, and you're saying that word right there is not Most High. That's what you're saying. Is it the Most High or is it in the Aramaic? Is it the Most High?
And Paulo,
Okay,
wow.
okay. So Paulo, you have to clear something up real quick. When you keep saying the Most High, you are adding the definite article in front.
Yes.
So if you're doing that, that's a different word than just saying Ghala or Ala. You're saying something else now.
You would say ha Galeon.
So
but he's
this is
doing
what's
what
being
he's
clear.
accusing them of doing. He's doing.
I'm only reading. This is what y'all doing, right? And this is what's being disingenuous. What I'm saying, y'all being disingenuous, right? Because before we talked to y'all, we had an understanding that we could go up in the blue letter and what it's saying there, that's what it is. Now I'm getting people who ain't
bro. When I explained to you earlier about the blue letter, the pronunciation that the blue letter is using is from the Masoretic text and the Nikud system.
On this, but y'all are saying that the blue letter is wrong.
No. Look. We're not saying that the blue letter is wrong. We are saying that the blue letter is using a modernized pronunciation of that word. The original, what you was talking about, etymology, right? The etymology does not come from Masoretic or the Nikud system. That system comes from converts and people like Rabbi Akiva who started that Jewish movement, the Tiberian and Missionaic Hebrew. So when you're saying that David would have been saying Allah,
the Arabic language that you talk about, the converts is the ones that started the pronunciation. So because you can ask the
I'm talking about they started the Hebrew pronunciation.
Yeah, you talk about converts to Hebrew, and I'm saying the converts to Islam is what y'all are talking about right now. So convert don't mean nothing. That don't mean that they don't understand what's going on because it's a convert. Because over here in Islam, it's the same converts just making the deaf pronunciation for these words.
It's because the dialect of Hebrew that they were using did not have the pharyngeal uvular fricative. And I brought that up earlier. You kind of told me off about it. They didn't have that pronunciation, just like the Greeks. The Greeks didn't have it either. That's why they pronounce it Hebreos or Ebreos. The dialect that comes from the blue letter Bible, it literally says it is the Masoretic text, and you can see that they use the Nikud system. That is why you will see that word Allah, or you'll go to Psalms 119 and you have Aleph, Bet, Gamo, Dalet, Hey, etc. But the actual original pronunciations of these letters were just the sound that it produced by an inherent, a short inherent A vowel at the end.
All of that, and then I say, yo, man, why don't you put something in the back and then put the audio so we know that what you're saying is matching up.
And then we had that whole argument. When Emmanuel came on talking about.
At the point when you're saying what you're saying, this is the bar. We force up the shit that we say. So you can't just fucking say some shit. But you didn't
put it in the back chat.
No,
I put it in the back chat. That's why, bro.
Whatever
if you knew what a original, okay.
Why am I still talking to you? Like, why do you need to feel
do you know what the original?
At this point, you don't want to understand. You don't want to hear what they got to say, and you don't want to understand. You're wasting everybody's time on the call because they're trying to. You can disagree with them, but still understand what they're saying. You're hell bent on not even understanding.
He's not gonna be able to
understand. But I disagree with what you're
saying. Is your a fucking opinion, and I'm tired of it, yo.
That's more
hey, Apollo.
What the fuck you're doing? Get the fuck out. Have a good day. You're wasting our time. You're wasting time. You have repeated yourself.
I dropped the source in the back chat. I literally dropped the source in the back chat.
Anybody repeated yourself but me.
He changed his tone. He changed his tone and act like he said something different.
Nobody's saying.
For real, man. I'm trying. I swear I'm
You're
trying.
not.
If you
Apollo, you
keep
gotta
on
stop
doing
getting
this,
so
and you
frustrated,
said,
We
bro.
buying, man. We
it
ain't
is, yo. It's
buying.
that shit that
You're
you're
not
doing,
trying to
and it's clear.
understand. You're
Fuck
trying to
with
Apollo, you
you,
gotta
argue.
stop
G.
getting
I don't got
frustrated,
to
bro.
be with you. Who the fuck is you?
You're
Look, stop
trying
getting
to
frustrated,
argue, my
gang.
nigga.
This
You're
shit
not trying to
crazy, man.
understand
You're
shit.
naming your
I'm
opinion, and
not
I'm
talking
saying
about
your
him.
opinion.
You're not trying to
I'm saying
understand
If,
your
nobody that you're
opinion.
talking to.
okay.
I'm
They
saying
keep
Apollo.
fuck G's
repeating
opinion.
themselves to you
Hey,
over
Apollo,
and
if I
over
told you
again.
I dropped it in the back chat,
I'm
what would you
saying
say?
fuck what
If
he's
I
saying.
told you I dropped the source in the back chat, then what you got to say?
I'm saying if I say fuck what Honey's saying, is that cool? Or I gotta listen to whatever
Nah,
Honey's
If
that
saying?
Okay,
ain't
fuck
that's
what
that
that's
you're
that
that's
that
saying,
ain't
you
cool,
can
bro.
cool
get the
though.
fuck
That's
out. You can get
that's
out, and then you ain't gotta never worry about what Honey's saying.
No doubt.
If I'm telling you
Fuck
that
you,
you're sitting
bitch.
here running in
Fuck out of
circles, stop running in circles. Have a good
it.
day. The fuck?
Hey, he left. It's all good, man. Look,
That shit crazy, man.
I got a haircut. I'm looking good. Everybody,
Can
you
you
know what I'm
really get
saying?
upset and say fuck that and bring the phone in a tantrum? Because he's been going in circles since this fucking morning for days at this
Yeah.
point now.
Bro, the nigga just don't understand like how that's the that and then Emmanuel is like we're broke. Matter of fact, is he still on the call too?
No,
Or
he
no, he
ran
left
first.
too. See
He
all
ran
that
first.
shit them niggas
But
was
my
talking
thing
about the
is,
semantics
understand.
and
I
all
don't
that.
give a damn if he agree or not with y'all. He could have totally
Exactly.
disagreed with y'all, but say, okay, I get what you're saying. I see what you're showing me, but I still disagree, and I feel like this is saying this and this is saying that. I can deal with
Right.
that. But when you're 100% constantly saying, I just don't understand, I just have no understanding, I'm just going to keep repeating myself. And I'm not trying to hear what you got to say because it's not what I'm saying. And nobody's telling me I'm right. So I'm going to repeat myself till everybody get too tired and just tell me I'm right. That's not the way to argue nothing. It's not the way to motherfucking gain an understanding or to do anything. That's
Yeah,
childish.
that's why I
It
had
was
to
the fact that he
unmute
was
like
calling
nigga your
everybody
ass tweaking.
stupid. He was
But to
calling
tell
everybody else
somebody
stupid.
who speaks a language that you don't, that they're making shit up was just mind blowing.
I
Yes,
think it's just
yes.
because niggas think they swear up and down, oh, Hebrew's a dead language, you can't compare this. Like, bro, these you have whole
I
ass
don't think
ancient
that it's
Semitic
because he
languages
been
and
trying to
comparing.
study it. So when you
It,
study
it's
something
just
by
arrogance,
yourself,
man.
when you study something by yourself or around other people who are just as ignorant about something as you, and you're learning about it through reading, you may not know everything that somebody else who learns about linguistics is going to know about it.
And
Right?
I,
So
I
it might
literally
make
learned this
sense to
from my
y'all when
teacher
y'all
is from
reading it by
Israel.
yourself. But then when you come upon somebody that knows a little bit more than you should stop for a second and be like, oh, okay, well, shit, this some shit I didn't know about. So let me gather some information from you and go back and see if this check out.
You can't be seeking sincerely if you don't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So it's
mean,
like when you got somebody on here who's like, well, I speak Arabic. Cool. I've been motherfucking asking Lena and motherfucking Haj all kinds of shit. I've been motherfucking soaking up information because nigga, you said you speak the shit. You telling me this stuff. I'm referring to you when I need to know this stuff. Okay, well, let me soak in this information on how this language is. So when I go back to my studies, I can
And
come
then
back to y'all a little bit more elevated with what I'm talking about.
he was the one saying get a nigga that spoke Arabic on the phone.
He told me he told me he was going.
Oh Lord,
He
he's
said
still
he said he said.
complaining.
Hey, but listen though. So, honey, would you posted about the noun, and you said this is not Allah? That part.
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying all day long. I'm trying to understand how you, who have not an inkling of an idea about Arabic, got it, and even to the point where you pull that out yourself. Why couldn't this nigga supposed to be already studied? Why couldn't he get it?
Because I was listening with an open mind. He was listening with his mind made up.
Amen.
It's not, even though it's Arabic, the concepts is just language. There's nothing hard about it once you know the words.
Yeah, but it was a bunch of rules I was bringing up, a bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so it was like you can't just look at it real quick and be like, aha, this is what it is. That's something that you kind of got to study.
Exactly. That's the point. That's the point the brother was making too. Like he put his work in. Obviously, I can tell it by hearing, listening to him. And
Oh, you're
but
shy,
somehow the
yeah.
dude, Dude tells him shut the fuck up. But how? He seems to be the most knowledgeable one in Hebrew right now amongst us, and you telling him to shut the fuck up? That don't even make any sense.
It's because I'm young too.
I love Apollo. I do not think this is a super strong argument as he thinks it is. I think this is strictly speaking a phonetic argument based upon an auditory record.
Exactly.
That's all this is.
Fear that it probably has worked with people who don't know Arabic and then don't know
Correct.
Hebrew.
Not only Arabic, but I mean, look, that's why I tried to give the noun form of most of the root word in Arabic and also the root word or the name Allah in Arabic in order to allow people to see the distinction. I wanted Hajj to read those things. I know we passed that now, but yeah, I tried to give Lane and I gave Lane's lexicon. Hajj, you can tell them, am I wrong for using Lane's?
Nah, that's a pretty standard book lexicon.
So and there might be better ones, but this is like a standard, at least an introductory one. So
it's in English. It's in English for sure. So that's it's a good one. And also it's also in English.
Right. So I mean, I'm trying to show him, bro, even if you just were to look at these markings, and when I say markings, I'm referring to the letters. If you were to just look at these markings, according to the lexicons, noun form, compare them to the words. They're not the same words. They're not the same markings. They're not the same lines, jots, tittles, however you choose to articulate these drawings of lines. They're not the same. And I mean, once you understand in Arabic, let alone Hebrew or Aramaic, in Arabic, they're not the same. Once you realize that, I think maybe you should take a couple steps back on claiming, because I fell out the conversation much early on and I love Apollo. I love Apollo with all my heart. When he said the letters do not matter. The letters are irrelevant. The letters do not matter.
That's crazy.
If the letters do not matter, then you could literally say frog is equivalent to Allah.
Yeah.
In English to Arabic or any other ancient language. And I mean, if the letters do not matter, at least take in consideration the script of these given languages. If you don't take in consideration the script of these given languages, the argument is irrelevant. And if you're only trying to make a phonetic argument, I think you need much more etymological correlation and evidence to demonstrate, in Arabic is equivalent to most exalted. Not saying that you can't phrase a statement as Hodge has, and I'm not saying it's not a Quranic statement or anything. I'm just saying that's a standard Islamic statement, even if it is or is not in the Quran. It's a God is the Most High. But you have another verb in between, and you also sounded like you had a definite article for Most High in that statement.
I'm just glad y'all finally agree it's the same God. It's been a long time. I'm just happy.
Look, as it relates to if not the same God, this is why much earlier on, before everybody really came to the conversation, I said I really didn't know I was going to have to do Islamic theology introduction in light of this argument. Because yes, it is primarily the Quranic material that says this is the same God from the previous prophets, and some of these prophets, the majority of the prophets it mentions, are the Judeo-Christian prophets.
I don't think they even have that. I think, as not Muslim, but I think that they don't have that problem because they only acknowledge one God.
I think they do have a related problem, but again, this is a Muslim issue, as we noticed also in the back chat, in the Muslim chat the other day. I'm not trying to back chat share, but there were discrepancies amongst all the Muslims over some of those issues. And I'm just saying, like, that's common. I'm not going to make that big of a fuss about
What
it.
issue? Well, I don't know. Well, that'll be
If
another
it's even the
conversation.
same Abraham. If it's even the same Abraham.
Only a fool would make that kind of argument.
I mean, I think personally, I think that the Quran is attempting to be a Muhammad over previous revelation.
Why would you think that?
It claims such. I think that is a plain reading of the text. Muhammad, I'm sorry to be sexual, but it's kind of directly related. When you think about a woman or a young lady, and before she has sex the first time, she has to break her hymen. So this is where that English, Arabic, it's a guardian, a protector, that's the idea. That's the conceptual background behind the words Muhammad, hymen, between the languages, English to Arabic. But that's all I'm saying. The Quran claims to be a Muhammad over previous revelation. As such, there's a common idea, from my understanding at least, of common prophethood claims, like whether it be Abraham, Isaac, Ishmael, Jesus, Moses, the list goes on. There's a common Judeo-Christian correlation in the narrative. Muslims, individual Muslims, may disagree. And we did recognize that in the back chat, in the other back chat the other day.
I mean, I get that. I personally think you probably heard me say same stock before. They're all from the same fountain, just different periods of time. I get what you're saying.
I don't get it. Break it down for a dummy.
What he was saying?
I'm gonna stab you in the neck, Patrick.
Share prophethood, those type of things. Like I'm not getting into the argument of who's right or who's wrong on this. I personally believe that they all come from, they're Semitic people. And you have a long period of time where, there's a lot of culture where they intertwine with each other throughout history. So I'll keep that there.
What you talking about, the Arabics or
the Arabs and
Damn, this nigga just be.
Wait, so when you say Shemitic people, you mean like come from Shem?
I didn't say Shemitic. I said Semitic.
Do you realize how ignorant what you just said is?
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's fucking stupid. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, cool. So when you say that, I think
I said I know. I don't want to get taught it though, brother. Please.
No, I ain't finna teach you about the Shemitic versus Semitic. All I'm about to ask is, I've heard you speak that the characters, quote unquote, in the Bible are possibly not literal people.
Yes.
So for you to say what you just said,
can you prove me
no, I can't. But for you to say what you just said, according to your own logic, you are using a term that means someone descended from the person Shem. Do you know that?
No.
Okay. Well, now you know. That was it.
Okay. Thank you.
It wasn't always like that.
What wasn't always like what? Explain for a dummy.
I mean, because Semitic mostly was talking about a language that came from the Afro-Asiatic language.
Thank you.
And you had Canaanites who spoke a Semitic language, which is the Phoenicians who spoke the Hebrew dialect.
So you're referring to after Hebrew and after Jacob. You're not referring to. You're not going before Shem at all. So it makes no.
You can't prove.
You're making a void point unless you go back further than Shem, Yeshaya. You're making a mute point unless you go back further than Shem.
that wasn't really meant for just saying you're Shemitic. It was based on linguistics. It was anybody who
You're
speaks
saying
the
that's what it
Semitic
turned
language.
into, Yeshaya. You're not paying attention to what you're saying. You're saying that's what it turned into.
I specifically said that, that's not what they started with Shem, bro. It didn't start off saying, "Oh, if you're
Okay, so
Semitic,
you're saying
you're
the
from
term, are you
Shem,"
saying that the
because
term Semitic is older than Shem, the person?
no, I'm not saying that. But
Exactly. So if you're
what I'm
not
saying,
saying that, then what you're saying is saying that it turned into that.
Okay.
It
no,
originated from Shem.
That's why shit
Right or
get
wrong?
bogged down. This why shit get bogged down because people
no,
disagree, and you got to teach a way that don't nobody agree with.
Nah, niggas just be playing. And
no,
No,
I'm
niggas
you
not
gotta be
playing
playing,
playing
bro.
so
because you
fucking
can.
much.
Bro,
Let me say
So
one
be
thing, John.
genuine.
okay,
Is there any
look, I'm gonna
term,
break it down. I'm gonna break
Man,
it down, right? When you have
something
the
being
Afro,
Shemitic
when
older
you have
than
the
Shem?
when you have the Afro-Asiatic language,
See,
that
there
is
go the
just not.
plan. There go the
Hold on,
plan.
no, that's not. I'm not playing. You
So why
had
you
then
can't just answer the question, Yeshai, that I
okay,
asked when you initially said, oh, it ain't always been like that. So
before
if it ain't
before he
always been
does
like
that,
that, can you find somewhere where older than Shem, the word Shemitic is being used?
okay, I'll show you
when they
something in a
use the
second.
word, they even called Canaanites Semitic based on the language that they were
Based on them
speaking.
using language
But
from Shem's
we
descendants.
obviously see in the book that they are
Man,
from
this
Ham.
motherfucker, boy.
Yes, them using a Shemitic language doesn't make them come from Shem. That's not what I said. But the term Shemitic in itself means to descend from Shem.
Are we arguing
So
facts
that
or
language,
ideas?
that
Are
language
we
came
arguing
from
facts or
Shem.
ideas?
The language came from Shem, whether the people did or not.
Are we arguing facts or ideas?
We're arguing facts according to the terms.
Okay, so for us to go further in showing that these are facts, you have to show to us that Shem is a historical person. Please show me somewhere where I
No,
can
I
find this
don't.
person
No,
Shem.
I
What the
don't.
fuck are we talking
All
about
I
then?
go
Ideas.
have to do is go into the Bible and show you the
Oh my
terms.
gosh,
The
thank you.
oldest,
I'm going on mute.
yeah, that's what you should do in an argument like this because you have no source inside of that term in itself that you can use older than the Bible or extra biblical that's older than the person Shem.
The term Semitic being used for being born of Shem doesn't come till 1781 by a German nigga. That's where the idea of being if you're Semitic, you're Shemitic. That's from 1781. So what was proposed before that?
So does the term Semitic come from Shem, the person, or not? Is that term in itself anywhere based around the person Shem?
After
Shemitic or
1781.
Semitic?
Exactly. Stop playing, Yeshaya. Stop doing that
Shemitic,
shit, bro.
Shemitic or
After
Semitic?
1781, bro.
Shemitic or Semitic?
You missing the point. The
I
origin would
need
have
to
came
know
from Shem. You're saying
exactly.
in 1771,
He's not.
somebody came up
He
with a
don't get it.
term
It's fucking a
connected
stupid
to
argument.
Shem.
It's boring to people who
No,
don't know.
they connected the term to Shem.
That's what I just said, Yeshaya. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, what was it
Meaning
before that
it
then?
was already
Exactly. That's another thing that I just said. So stop playing. It was
bro.
Shemitic or Semitic?
already significant to Shem. That's
Oh
what I
my
said.
gosh,
I'm
bro.
not agreeing with that, and that's why you keep saying I'm
Man, this
playing.
is
But I'm not
fucking
agreeing
crazy.
with that.
But that's
Nobody's
what you
playing.
just said. You just said that whether you agree with it or not. That's literally what you just said out of your mouth.
I think
You said before 1771, it was already being used. The languages were already being used
I
prior to,
said
correct?
the year 1781. A German nigga associated the word Semitic with Shem. Beforehand, Semitic just had to do with language.
What I said.
Okay. So what did Hermetic have to do with?
Exactly. Stop playing, Yeshaya.
This argument is boring to people who don't want to get that deep into it, bro. Like you're making some mistakes that you don't understand. And I'm not a
No,
language dude.
I'm not making a mistake
Okay,
at
all right,
all. All I'm doing is
okay.
speaking facts, bro.
But it's like you thinking it's an argument, and I'm simply giving you.
Nah, I ain't thinking it's an argument at all.
Because
I'm asking genuine questions and not getting a genuine answer. And when I don't get a genuine answer to a genuine question, I consider that playing. I could be wrong. I could be
because
wrong.
when you
I could be wrong.
asking me where does Hermetic come from, when Hermetic and Semitic were both parts of the Afro-Asiatic language. That's why I brung that up.
Exactly. And that's what I want you to say, Yeshaya. I want you to be genuine. I want you to tell the truth.
That's not Shemitic though.
I know. So when I'm asking Yeshaya a question, it's specifically because you said you were about to mute up because you didn't have a dog in the fight, right?
You're right. You my bad.
Not even trying to be disingenuous, but you said you don't have a dog in the fight.
You're right. Go ahead. You're right. Go ahead.
So Yeshaya, if you're saying Hamitic and Shemitic were distinct, but there were people from Ham that spoke Shemitic language, what does that insinuate? You're really smart, Yeshaya. Please don't play.
I get what you're saying.
All right, that's all I've been saying.
I get what you're saying, but that's why I was saying my point when I said that you was making it an argument. My point was that didn't happen until after 1781.
Okay,
but
you know what? I'm gonna be genuine.
We were just arguing two different points, but I agree with you on what you're saying.
I'm gonna be genuine, Yeshaya. I just figured out what you meant when you said what you said, because I told him the fact that he used just him simply using the word Shemitic that would have lined up to being a descendant of Shem. That was incorrect. I get it now, because there were people that didn't descend from Shem that spoke Shemitic languages. But I get it. And they would have been considered Shemitic just by speaking the language. So yes, I was incorrect in saying that. I appreciate that, brother.
No problem, bro. For sure.
If I had a brother that was really, really close to me, I would advise him to be more like me. If I was like you, Emmanuel, and say, brother, why don't you slow down a little bit, listen sometime, and take correction. I would advise my good brother to do that. You should go tell Apollo that.
I'm about to say the two youngest ones, and they was like, you know what? Okay, I understand. Okay, we got it. Okay. I was wrong here. Okay, I get what you're saying. All right.
A lot of times I have to tell Apollo that a lot, because that me and Apollo come from yelling at each other, and that's one of the ways that we ended up, coming to some cordiality. And I still tell him that to this day. The other day he had a conversation with Jesse. He did amazing. I never seen him have that much decorum, but he got his buttons, bro. And once niggas get to pressing certain buttons, he don't revert.
It'd be like that though. I used to be a crash out, but I think it's my haircut, Oh shit! When you feel good,
man
you
wants
talk
to off his
good.
haircut so bad. Go ahead, turn the camera on, man. Show niggas your haircut.
You gotta act like a gentleman now because he looked like one. Okay.
Nah, man, I'm gonna wait till I go out and shit, man. When I'm all dressed up and shit, man.
Little Yeshua.
Hi guys.
Hi, Tip.
How's it going?
Hey, Tippy Toe.
Hey, this nigga Courtney stupid, bro.
We was in here talking about goddamn, I don't even know, the same shit all damn day. In the circle. It's Mike's fault, actually. Because if Mike wasn't here, I wouldn't have fucking been in this damn call.
Oh shit!
This should be recorded.
Hey, is Courtney on the line?
Hey, you're welcome.
He just in the back.
I'm here.
Hey, Courtney.
What do you do?
I set you up earlier. I hope you know that.
You tried, failed in a miserable account,
Yeah, he
but you
said it
did
was
it.
his fault. I knew it. I knew it had something to do
Oh
with
no, no,
language.
no. I succeeded because I wanted the discussion. It wasn't about the right, it wasn't about the right or wrong for me. I needed that discussion. I was working, I was bored. I said, you know what? Let me get Courtney to come talk about this etymology and see how far I can go. I didn't know it was gonna last the whole shift though. That was perfect. I fuck with
Did
that.
y'all learn anything different though from the people who was here? Like, did y'all learn anything different about like the languages and how they conjugate their verbs and things of that nature?
I learned from somebody who's actually a citizen of Israel.
No, he's not a citizen. That nigga is Moroccan.
I'm talking about just on the call. Because we had a couple people. You was talking about the Hebrew. We had Lena and Hodge in here talking about the Arabic.
Yeah, Lena's not an Israelite or in Palestine. He ain't no. He's in Morocco. That nigga be smoking.
He said
Yes,
that.
he
He
is.
said Arabic is my. I speak that. I
Yeah.
speak again from birth, and I'm a Berber.
And I would say, as it relates to the other chat, Lena, another brother who's not over here yet. I'm gonna have to tell y'all. I'm gonna have to tell you, honey, Tiff. I'm gonna tell y'all. A dude named Pedro. Pedro might enjoy himself over here if he's still kind of active. But he will enjoy himself over here as well. But they are native Arabic speakers. Even another guy, but he has not been active in that other chat in a long time, over a year.
All right, tell him.
So
I'm about to end this live.
but yeah, Lena, he's a Moroccan. He's not in Palestine.
I've been braiding my damn hair.
Correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to Emmanuel, you
know you wanna play with me. I know you wanna play. I know you wanna play with me. Come outside and play. Got your camera phone on your camera. I know you tryna play. I know you wanna play with me. So come outside and play. I know you wanna play with me. So come on and play with me. Won't you play with me? Baby, won't you play with me? Run around town, can you play with me? As soon as you pull a Bonnie, you know that I just wanna see you. As soon as you fly in, you pick the vibe in. Where we gon' slide today? If you slip, let me ride it. Yeah, you can get blinded. Slipping up, since you got call me beside it. You just got to play. Found somebody, come around, they found somebody. Pedestrians get right away. So baby, it's your time to cross every line I was drawn. Baby, yeah, you got the night today. I ain't gon' judge you, baby, just come out your clothes. Take off your shoes, baby, you know I love toes. Yeah, it's going up, maybe you know how I roll. Let's go, let's go. I know you wanna play, so come outside and play. I know you wanna play with me. Baby, won't you play with me? Can you play with me? As soon as you pull up on me, you know that I just want to.
You notice you about to lose your focus.
I did it for a good time, not enough time to get you outside.
Putting those on notice, you about to lose your focus.
I did it for a good time, not enough time to get you outside.
You let me pull up on you. Speakers vibrate and listen to the blow. Roll the weed up and bring the cars out. Strip poker till we take it all off. Now I got a lot of other bitches playing cool. It was honey in the kitchen or the bathroom. Did she get it with the good food or the tongue mover? Was the ankles on the shoulders in the bedroom? Put the new meaning on the rear neck, get choked. Fingers in my mouth, with your hands on my throat. Sex sticky, sweet, good on everything. Glaze on your face, then handle your meat. Say my name when you smack my cheeks. Say my name when you come with me. Never have you ever wanted me to love. Game over when you play with love.
I know you wanna play, so I'm outside to play. I know you wanna play with me. Come on and play with me. Won't you play with me? Run around, baby, won't you play with me? Run around town, can you play with me? As soon as you pull up on me, you know that I just wanna see you.
Come see everything that we could be. You, me, recreate a symphony. Slow dream, hit the spot just right, baby.